me out now. Return of the smooth operator. Shotty on repeat. I say sleep later. This another favor. Consider me your neighbor. Lost a lot of fam in pursuit of the paper. She gon' catch the vapors when we slide by. The way I speak my mind, it's like I peak my prime, but I ain't close. I cruise through the night air. Fantasy a dream. Real world is a nightmare. Like Claire battling the brainless. Learn to live shameless. Talk about me alive, but claim that I'm nameless. You aimless. So I'ma style on them. They washed up. It's a rap. Throw the towel on them. Gaining miles on them. Otakus for the win. Tacos, it depend on the mood that I'm in. Like Finn when it's time for adventure. This some new blue. Get ready to enter my mind for a few. Come and take a ride with the crew. I'ma show you how to recoup days lost when you vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. About time to regroup. Fly, got my eyes on the view. Never hear lies, only truth. Realize why they vibe with the blue. 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 Vibe with the vibe with the sky. Wait, you know the rest. I'm blessed. I see you frontin' like you ain't impressed, but I still get requests. I'm playing Zelda on the GameCube. I quit spamming my music. Don't ever try forcing the links. That's a high rule. The wind waker, Mother Nature on my side too, controlling the elements. Go and check my avatar. I'm arrows ahead. Get the point. Moving forward, the battle scars accumulated over time are reminders of what I went through as a miner. But made me a grinder. The trees broke down for this loose leaf. If life's a game of death, I'm Bruce Lee. Ooh wee. Lose sleep on the regular, trying to get this word out. Then I crash Nebula. Wish I had a very odd parent, maybe two, but it's cool. Everybody pays dues. Now it's time to make moves. Granny didn't raise me to lose. Think I'm in the mood for a cruise. Wanna ride? Come and vibe with the blue. Come 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 vibe with the. Check this out, y'all. I'm back spazzing like the elderly. Worth of my cousin Beverly. Never swear away from the truth. Just ask Heather. Be weather, be tripping. Starting to control like our destiny. Always give you the best of me until the death of me. My weaponry is a paintbrush. Hush, don't tell my secret. They get a hold of it. If you leak it, get it. It's cool. Got you covered though, look. But let me get back to that cool-ish, loose-ish. Why they still lying? They don't do this. Bad at board games, whole world clueless. Selling their soul for Roof Chris. Who's this honored fella? Need a slice, extra mozzarella. Crew fly, let God propellers. Humanity born like they don't trust fun. Why you dodge the teller? You don't know, but my odds are better. Life's a gamble, depending on who holding the cards. You can start living at large or it's bon voyage. Charge it to the game. Me and you ain't the same. I'm thinking bigger pictures. Why you still shrinking the frame, ever blinking the rain? It helps when your eyes dry. Mob with the bright minds. Think you funny, wise guy? Midnight marauder with a new tribe. Tired of the fake. Come and vibe with the blue sky. Come vibe with the blue sky. Why do you try? We get them high. Take them high. What I do? Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. Come vibe with the blue. Pass what up? Vibe with the.
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
I have seen everything that has ever happened, ever will happen, ever could happen, and yet, what the hell is this?
Are you ready?
Working wise, grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie, wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, Dreamweaver.
Oh man.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to what's this episode 277 of the Blerd Cave, the #1 comic book news stream on this or any other Earth in the multiverse that you can also find not just here on YouTube. You can also find us on Spotify. You can find us on iHeartRadio. You can find us on Amazon. You can find us on Google. You can find us on Timbuktu. You can find us on pretty much anything or anywhere a good podcast may be found. So make sure you go do that. And if you do so, make sure you leave us a rating. Helps us find more listeners like yourself. Also, while you're here on YouTube, make sure you like the stream and click the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Don't let us be your dirty little secret. Share us with the world. Carter, how are you doing?
Guys, girls, and gingers named Earl. My name is Carter, and you know what, Ernie?
What's up?
So a lot of you all saw Ernie's David Walker interview.
Oh,
this week. You saw it last week. Hell, you may have saw it before he did it if you just got precognition powers like that.
something like
But man, that conversation, you all saw the conversation that was on YouTube. And a lot of you nosy motherfuckers were trying to ask about the conversation that happened that wasn't on YouTube.
Y'all trying to get me to fuck up a new friendship.
Yeah, y'all, it's a lot of nosy little motherfuckers. It's a lot of nosy grandmamas that was trying their best to peek out the blinds real quick because they saw some flashing lights. But man, from the conversation that you put on YouTube, and then the conversation that you and I had, and just from listening to what he said, because you had already told me a little bit about what was talked about. Just before YouTube got a lot of what's on that YouTube video, like Ernie told me in advance, and I gotta tell you, this week, dog, and then even like the next day when you told me about it, when it comes to Marvel and DC, I've been reading a lot more Image the past couple of days. I've been reading a lot more Boom. I've been reading a lot more Dark Horse. I've been reading a lot more shit. I walked in that shop this week and grabbed the Distillery book for the one time.
Like, look, man. God damn.
Yeah, like for real. It was just like, you know what? And yes, the Elite X1, we did get 2 new DC Absolute announcements, one of which I'm really giddy about. I done got way more hype for a certain book, but at the same time, I've been reading a lot more Image and a lot more Dark Horse and a lot more Boom. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, look, Ghost Machine out here, okay?
No.
He said, look, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious, okay?
Jeff Jones,
he's like, it's not that serious.
I'm trying not to curse because we ain't been live. I think like I told you before, I saw something where it said 20 minutes. So I'm gonna wait until 20 minutes.
Yeah, we got you got 10 minutes and 40 seconds. 10 minutes and 40 seconds.
Man, there is most certainly not a Ghost Machine not in this house. There's not a Ghost Machine book that has been read, that will be purchased, that will ever be purchased. No, sir. But I will say that I have been happier that I have been reading other things other than Marvel and DC just from that video, just because it's reminding me that, like, they are, even though you and I say it all the time, Marvel and DC ain't the only comic companies out here, big dog. I started against my better judgment, I started dipping my toes back into a little bit more Valiant, because since Valiant is still like It has its ups and downs, and I don't know where to start, where to go. Thank you, Donheim, for that 20.
Oh,
and
damn.
Legion with that Blerd Club Silver Edition.
Let me. Here, we're gonna do it like this. Let me scoot that. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those things.
It's gonna be some.
It's a work in progress. It's a work.
It's gonna be a work in progress. But I will tell you one thing I forgot about because I stopped reading it to read other shit. But even though to the chagrin or maybe to the that ain't no surprise to a lot of y'all, I caught back up on Rat City and I started.
Then they released a new issue.
Yeah, issue number 7. I caught back up on Rat City. I started reading a little bit of that Sam and Twitch. And it seems like let me move. Well, I pulled it up so that I can actually see it as I move it around. Give me while you do that.
Yeah, hand me your business. Yeah, I'm doing stuff in the background. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and time out Trap God Thanos real quick for that.
What Trap God Thanos did?
That outlandish ass question he just asked me about fucking Savage Dragon. But it seems to me, if Todd McFarlane ain't writing Al Simmons, that man ain't that bad. He ain't that bad.
You ain't
if 2024 Todd McFarlane is not writing Spawn, you go read Sam and Twitch. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Now 2024 Todd McFarlane on 2024 Spawn and Scorched. Oh no. Even though he is on King Spawn, but that's.
I was gonna say that's another story. That's another story altogether. That's something else. That is something else altogether.
Yeah.
I'm still messing with stuff. Carry on.
Carter, you legit said this some months back about Todd, and you still ain't lying. And you see, because I had not caught up on these other books, and now that I have caught up on these newer books. Yeah, he not that bad. That boy good. That boy good.
He can be all right when he want to be.
When he ain't got his hands on his original creation, he ain't that bad.
I mean, look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like, and I think people need to understand this. I don't dislike Todd McFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't dislike old Toddy Todd. My problem with Todd has more to do with he is always giving shady used car salesman vibes when he is pitching his shit, when he is plying his trade. It is.
Well, I started thinking about that movie, The Goods. So, like, you make it sound like you want the motherfuckers on the goods.
Yeah. Just because. Well, you know what it is. Remember how people used to talk about Stan Lee? They'd be like, "Stand back, true believers! Excelsior! This next upcoming title is going to expand your minds." Like, I feel like he's like that, like, but Todd McFarlane. Like, it's a.
Okay.
It's a thing. And
I wish you audio files could see the look he just had on his face.
It's like, stand back, true believers. Spawn is coming.
Yeah.
Spawn is on the way. He is coming, and he's gonna be the greatest Spawn you've ever seen. We're also gonna give you 20 different Spawn spinoff series, and each and every one of them is gonna expand the universe to levels never heretofore seen. Like that's the type of shit I feel like Todd McFarlane's on, and I'm sorry. I look. The real test of a love between two people is if you can criticize them.
Yeah. Todd is honestly like an inconsistent pitcher in baseball. Sometimes you get something good from him, and other times you get something hella bad. Yeah. Sometimes Todd McFarlane is like, when I get this new version of MLB The Show, yeah, Todd McFarlane gonna be on my bench. And then other times, it'll be like, you know what? if we was playing MLB Slugfest, I would never play with it. That's Blitz. That ain't even MLB the show. That ain't even a sim. That is just
This
an arcade
man.
baseball game, and we wouldn't even put him on there. But
he's the ring. Yes, thank you. He's the ringmaster, hyping up the next act. That's basically the circus ringmaster. That's what I was. Yes, thank you.
So let me ask you real quick, since Elite X1 brought up those DC absolutes, there's one in particular that I know you and I are going to read day one. To be completely honest, I wouldn't mind being a part of the video you do for that book whenever the hell it come out.
Yeah, which one?
The Absolute Green Lantern. Did you hear the news about that book? Did you see the images that came out about it?
No, I have actually kind of been out of the loop.
Okay.
But I mean, I know who's writing it.
Yeah.
And that's not news. I haven't seen anything as far as like I know there's a lot of stuff that came out of New York ComicCon. I know that was one of them. And man, I'll be honest, I've been really out of the loop on New York ComicCon announcements outside of the
Like it was New York
one I was
Comic-Con.
allowed to break.
It don't seem like it's happening. Or is that just me?
It is happening, but okay, so there you go. Thank you. It doesn't feel like it's happening right now because, like, I feel like a lot of the news that's coming out is like on drip feed, okay. Here. I got you right here. So check this out. You know what? I know the little bit that I know about what's going on at New York ComicCon over the past few days.
How's that?
Because Nick Barucci himself, the president of Dynamite Entertainment, has put me on the email list for when he puts out embargoed information. Because after we did the claim sale, he sent me an email, and I was like, he was like, hey, do you want me to like add you to this email chain? And I was like, yes, please. So one of the things we're going to talk about today, I actually knew about before New York ComicCon. So, and have known about.
Yeah, he got to do it. But absolute Green Lantern. They came out with some images.
Yeah, I got it.
See how Joe looked, and this book. Now, this is why I think this will probably be one of them videos, one of them books you gonna read real quick, and it's more so just because you are a self-proclaimed horror guy.
Yes.
So
Yes, I am.
when I read that this was gonna be Absolute Green Lantern, it was gonna have Joe in it, even though Joe lost the Janelle Monáe and she got some braids and she got that sew-in action.
I mean,
This
she doing
book-
her thing. She making it work.
Yeah.
She making it work.
Yeah. So this book apparently is going to be a cosmic horror Green Lantern book.
Yes.
Now,
And written by Al Ewing. So I mean, that's an automatic.
and has he done horror before?
Not to my understanding.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? No, I take that back. I think he has. I think it's just not in a form that we would recognize. This the best and only way I can say it. I will say, not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you. That I don't know about that Martian Manhunter, but here, I actually have some of the images. We'll pull, but first, before we do, I do want to address the super chat we got right here. $20 from the God Don Thessian Heim out here.
Don.
So it says, going to list for a little bit. Thank you for the Phoenix review. I'm really loving Global Comics. So again, thank you for that. By the way, you're welcome, because you know what? It's they gave the savings to me, so I'm passing them on to y'all.
There you go.
And thank you for providing a non-toxic environment and quality discussions. Yeah, we don't do that toxic shit. Unless I'm talking about Toxic Avenger, we don't do that shit.
I do it. I do the toxic environment.
This
Bring
motherfucker.
Savage Dragon up anywhere in the vicinity of me, then I'm gonna be real toxic. Don't bring that mess. Don't bring that nasty book up around me.
Oh,
But-
no. We won't do that. We won't do that. I will say though, oh my God, that is a fantastically beautiful looking book right there. God damn. Oh no, sorry. I'm looking at
What are you looking at?
I was looking. Okay, here I'm gonna pull this up. There's no point in hiding it. So here, let's see. Can I pull this up without it looking too jank? We're gonna see. We're about to test the limits of this.
Okay.
So nope, that is not it. Nope, that is not it. That is not. Oh wait, no, that was it. But here, this is what we're gonna do. I have to do something first before we, before we
No,
do
you
that.
did. That boy said Ernie is the new Jim Ross with the Ross Report. Blerd Ross.
Yeah. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. But that's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Here, actually, let me wait, can I let me studio mode this real quick because I want to make sure before I okay, it'll be good. It'll be good. So this is what I was looking at right here. This is what I was looking at. So this is from no. This is from Wonder Woman number 15. It's not out yet. But for those who don't know, Diana's got a baby. And there you have it. That is young Trinity right there. You fresh out the dirt. Fresh out the dirt. off the white sandy, fresh out the white sandy beaches of Themyscira.
The baby. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Don't tell me Tom King was that on the nose and nasty. The baby's name is Trinity.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Her name has been Trinity. Like since before they announced her.
Oh my.
Her name is Elizabeth Marston Prince. Named
Where did
after.
Trinity come from?
Oh, I guess that's just her superhero name.
Oh, okay. I got you now. No. I thought the baby came out. So what are you gonna name this beautiful child?
Trinity.
Trinity,
goddammit.
Because I'm in one of them.
I'm in
so
that.
This is gonna be a representation because I'm in one of them. Everybody know me as one of them. I had a book out where that was called them, not them, but Trinity.
Trinity.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because it's and technically she is a part of the Trinity because like in the future timeline, she both herself, Damian, and John are the new Trinity of the Justice League. Yeah, when they get a little bit more growed up. Which, by the way, I will say I don't talk about them very much, but those little backup stories they've been putting in Wonder Woman are really cute.
Okay,
they're really cute. I don't know if you've read any of them, but they actually did a one shot recently where they had all of them together, like in one continuous story.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. But they did one where basically Kite Man was showing Trinity how to fly a kite. It was kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, I did read that, and then Damian was trying to make it seem like he had a lot more to do with shit that was going on than he actually did, or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the issue prior because it was like the origin of Trinity. Even though you don't get the origin of Trinity in that story, but like it was. Basically what they did is they showed that like Wonder Woman and Damian were having like conversation, and basically he was having a moment of softness where he was like, he said, I think you'd be a great mom, so on and so forth. And because Wonder Woman asked if he thought she would be a good mom, and he said, I think you'd be a great mom. And then like after that it cuts and he's like, and that is how you came to be. And this is like basically, I was like, man, get your little funky ass on somewhere, Damien. You ain't shit. But no, it's cute because the whole time in those little backup stories, Damien is always pretending that he doesn't care. He's too cool for school. Like it's the perfect dynamic because Damien is trying to be the parent, or like he's trying to be the parent who trying to pretend he don't give a fuck, but he probably gives more of a fuck than anybody else. Yeah. And John genuinely cares, and he just wears it on his sleeve. Gotcha. But she runs both of them motherfuckers ragged. But it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Like here, I want to show y'all this real quick because I think shit like this is fucking hilarious. I think stuff like this is hilarious. Like right here says like, all right, where's my suit? You refuse to wash it. I threw it out the airlock. You're welcome. We're all welcome. He says, you're wearing it. I'm not. He's like, what? Yes, you are. It's on you right now, John. Am I wearing Damien's disgusting rotting bat suit? He's like, I don't think so. And then he's got the cowl on. He's got the cowl on. That's the type of shit that they do.
Okay, that is cute. That's cute. I like that.
It's cute. That. It's also, and even like sometimes like we're like they're like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I never thought I would say this. John and Damien make the most interesting odd couple of parents that I've ever seen. Like. It shouldn't work. On paper, it should not work. But it does.
The only reason I'll disagree with you there is because we have seen this odd couple parentage before. And we've seen it in Hyperion and Thor. So it can work.
I tell you what, that is actually, I'll give you that. Well, I tell you what, this is the most precious one just because... I don't know. It's something about it it's so good, clean, and wholesome. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Also, it's really nice to see Damien grow as a character. Because, like, I'm not going to lie. Damien's one of the characters, sometimes I can't stand his little ass. Yeah. But he's actually been growing up.
Somebody in the chat saying Damien is the best Robin. Absolutely not.
No, he is not. No. First off, you're wrong. He is not the best Robin. No, stop. That's cap. That's cap. That is cap. He is not the best Robin. He is the most annoying Robin, yes. But he actually does make in just the little bit we have seen, he does make a good Batman, I think.
So okay, if she's gonna be if she's the far flung future, that's gonna be the new Trinity. Damien, John, and Elizabeth. Where's that all different Wonder Woman? We were supposed to be getting Wonder Girl, new.
Oh, Yar Floor. Yar Floor just been kicked to the curb.
Goodness.
Look, here's the thing. Here's the crazy part that now that you bring all that up, she's still in the book. Like she ain't dead or nothing. She's squarely, because matter of fact, here I'll show you right here. Right here. I'm gonna show you some shit right here. This is from that same issue. This is a preview of that same issue, number 15.
Wait, go back up. That does look good.
Yeah, that's Daniel Sampere. So I mean, it's always going to
okay.
good.
Okay, I didn't know that was.
Yeah. So I mean, like, she's still in the goddamn book. She's still in the son, bitch. So it's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, is she just not going well, there is a good reason why she's probably called Trinity and not referred to really as Wonder Woman right now, even in the future timeline. Probably because Yara Flor is still around. Because Diana is somewhere. And the rest of the Orig Trinity, they're off somewhere. Original Recipe Trinity is off somewhere. I don't know. It gets really weird. But what I was gonna say is I actually brought all this up because I did want to show off some stuff. I'm gonna show some of this in some semblance of well, I'm gonna try to show this in some semblance of order.
Okay.
But you mentioned the Green Lantern. You mentioned the Green Lantern joint here. I'm gonna pull that up. And this right here, this is what we're talking about right here. By the way, I love, like, the Janelle Monáe is gone, but I like the new look. I like the new look a lot. This looks fire. But also the cracks. The cracks and the power, both like popping from her eyes, from her hands, and whatnot. I like that. I like it's you know what it is? It's what they tried to do with the Green Lantern movie and kind of failed spectacularly. They because for the uninitiated,
Mm-hmm.
Green Lantern's suit is supposed to be a construct itself. It's not really there. I mean, it's there. It's not really there. You get the idea. And I feel like what they're doing, kind of like having this like aura around her. Like, I mean, she shouldn't have a costume on the shot. You could clearly see she has her normal walking around street clothes on, but like at the same time, you know, she is. You can tell something is forming around her. I like that vibe. I like that vibe.
So, because you're the horror guy,
Yes.
I wanted to know how do you think a cosmic horror Green Lantern story would go? Because I'm so ignorant to a lot of cosmic horror, I believe. Because when I read cosmic horror, the first and only thing that came to my mind, because that's one of the only things that I've seen, unless if you take aliens and shit out of the equation. But when I saw that cosmic horror, first thing popped into my head was Event Horizon. And I don't.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's not okay. I was gonna say
no. Event Horizon is considered cosmic horror.
Okay,
but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take you a step further. Even though I love cult classic, not box office masterpiece, but a masterpiece nonetheless. Event Horizon. That movie was way too ahead of its time. People were not ready for that shit when it came out.
I was not. I was too young to be watching.
Yeah, no, motherfuckers wasn't ready. Motherfuckers wasn't ready for that shit. They weren't ready for that shit. No one knew. No one knew.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna see Naomi again. Y'all need to give that shit up. I saw Sir G said maybe Naomi could show up in the upcoming Power Company comic. Look, y'all ain't gonna look. The next place you gonna see Naomi on the back of a milk carton. That woman is in witness protection. She'll never be seen or heard from again. But here, I want to show this because this is actually from the interiors. Also, I want to point out the ship that is floating in the sky that is in the shape of the Green Lantern symbol.
Yeah.
And man, I'm kind of feeling that. That's kind of nice. I like it. Did you see the Flash that we got?
I did not.
So we got a first look. We got a first look at the Flash, and it looks interesting. Here. I'm just gonna pull this one panel from it because it's a lot of random shit. But like right here, you see Flash. He's like running through the desert, and all of a sudden, all these different like I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like a bunch of
me
speed.
either. I don't know what is happening.
Some fucking Speed Force apparitions like popping out of his like I don't know how this is gonna play out, but I'm here for it. I'm gonna rock with it. Look, and I also want to say too, I'm sorry for everybody if for whatever reason, I know y'all, I know we need to pour one out. Actually, no, here, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna play this for Naomi because she deserves it.
I really miss my nigga.
That is not where I thought you were going.
I really miss my nigga.
Anytime Naomi is brought up in a conversation, I always think about that one time you were talking about the CW show and you pulled up that scene with the leaves.
Oh yeah, she was flying off in the distance.
That's etched into my head anytime motherfuckers bring up Naomi and his cousin Ernie's ass. But there is one more thing I want to bring up to you.
Oh, what you got?
Because
actually, wait a minute. Hold. Wait. I wonder. Do I have it? Okay. Yeah, here. Watch it.
You're trying to find it nasty shit.
Nah, check this out. You're gonna love this more than anybody else, Carter.
Okay.
You're gonna love this more than anybody else. Just you wait. That's look. That was Naomi going into witness protection.
That was her flying back into the mind of Brian Bendison. That's what that was. That's
It was
what
like,
that
I must
was.
go. My people need me.
Oh my god. So, that's disgusting. There is one thing. I'm finna make a lot of people in this chat upset, but I'm only finna make you feel more
Validated.
in regards to how you feel about anime creators. Some of them, not all of them, because you watching.
What we got?
But so there's a new one out right now because on Sundays, when I'm streaming on Twitch, I will sometimes I'll be in my music mode. So I want to hear what kind of music people I'm listening to. I don't care the genre, things like that. And somebody put the theme song to a new anime called Dan to Dan.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Discord.
Yeah.
So I played the song and I said, yeah, even if I don't ever watch this fucking anime, this intro theme, it slaps.
Kinda
This
slapping.
intro theme is pretty good. And then I watched a little bit of the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been well documented how Ernie feels about how Ernie feels about certain anime creators and why they do certain things that they do, and it's gross and it's perverse, and some of y'all need to be checked. Do you know the whole premise of that thing so far?
Not the entire premise, but a friend of the channel, Parallax Stella.
Okay.
She was talking about it on Threads about like a week or two ago, and kind of had a little bit of a back and forth. And when she kind of informed me about something that rubbed her the wrong way, I was like, I never need to watch this.
Okay, boom. All right, because a coworker was telling me, no, bro, that shit is fire, bro. You gotta watch it, Carter. You got to watch. I said, all right, I ain't doing shit right now at work. It was right before I sent you the link to that Moon Knight omnibus,
Which is gone.
Okay, I'm happy. So I ain't got to go on there.
No, I mean the one you sent me. I mean, I got that one. It might still be out there.
And I'm not gonna look. You're not finna tempt me, devil. But to see that everybody is going crazy and got the googly eyes over an anime where a young man sees this demon that wants her boobs sucked and wants to slob on his knob, only to possess him by going inside of said knob, for a young lady to be stripped and abducted by aliens who want to use their horns and steal her bananas by getting, with their, you see what I'm saying?
No.
And this is what y'all been going crazy. I see motherfuckers in the chat. That shit is fine.
Look,
I'm going to respectfully decline and just call y'all weirdos respectfully. Cause yes, it didn't happen to her. She whooped the aliens that had their schlongs out. The boy came and saved her while he was possessed by the demon that's inside his knob and all the whole. I'm going to respectfully call you people fucking weirdos. I'll still wave at you. I'll still dap you down. I'll still shake your hand. I'll still take your comic book and your music recommendations. But when it comes to that, I'm gonna be over there somewhere. No, thank you. Respectfully, no, thank you.
No, I'm super straight on that. I'm sorry. I don't think that like any kind of like unwanted. Okay, here's the thing. If you want a fast way to get me to not like some shit, make sexual assault or potential prospective sexual assault a major part of your, or not and not even just a major, but just like a launching point for your story. I'm gonna be like, look, I'm good.
Like, I don't care that she, and then she beat him up, but then the boy came and saved her, and then he beat him up. So now they becoming cool because of the trauma of them both. I don't care about that part. Y'all tried
No.
to do that and tried to play it up for laughs because they called it bananas and they had fake dongs, and this was the first time they ever tried it. But they wanted to, like, I'm good. Good.
That is a
good.
hard look. I'm gonna tell you now. That is the hardest of passes.
I promise, bro.
If you come to me,
no, thank you.
oh no, if you come to me with that shit, if you come to me with talking about some, hey, Blerd, man, dude, I'm telling you, man, you just need to give it a chance, bro. You just need to give it a chance, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's the greatest anime of all time. All you got to do is just, if you could just get past this one thing. No, get the fuck out of my face with that shit.
That's my
Get the
whole
fuck
thing.
out of
That's
my
my
face
whole
with that
thing.
shit.
Because first impressions are everything, and that was that show's first impression. And
Okay.
I wasn't vibing with it. I wasn't vibing with it.
Okay, see, all right, so right here, I think I've told this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again. I remember so many people kept trying to get me, to watch 7 Deadly Sins.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, like, and I'll never forget this for as long as I live. I start up 7 Deadly Sins. The shit ain't been on 5 minutes.
Yeah.
My wife walks in the door. She went out running errands or some shit and just walks in the door as I'm watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And soon as she walks in, the main character is grabbing the titties
Mm-hmm.
of another character. Unsolicited, completely against the other character's will, and just honking them like a fucking pervert. And then my wife just kind of just looks at me and she's like, so this is what we're doing now? Man, I tell you right now, I grabbed the remote, I went click,
Dog.
and got up and went outside.
Nobody except me is caping so hard for this goddamn anime.
All right, look
Y'all
now.
let, because
You telling on yourself. You telling on yourself. That's all I'm saying.
like, bro, y'all are letting y'all Western bias and culture miss out on some great art. It's not weird. It's a great love story.
That sounds like something. Look. Okay, first
Don't
off,
be so left leaning that you can't let art explore humanity and real life
Oh no,
things.
no, stop.
Aliens ain't dog.
No, first off, stop. First off, here.
Stop it. Get some help.
Look,
What?
first off, it ain't got nothing. Okay, I love when people do this dumbass shit. I'm sorry. I'm about to call you the fuck out. I'm sorry. You about to get lit up here.
I didn't instigate.
Look,
I did not instigate. I don't want to hear it, y'all.
You done fucked up.
I'm just going to tell right now, y'all. You know you done fucked up. But no, so it doesn't have anything to do with left leaning. Oh my god, my left leaning sensibilities. No, okay. Let me be honest with you about something. You know why I feel this way? It's because it's fucking lazy. It's lazy writing. It's literally lazy writing. It's the laziest of writing. It's literally, first off, it's lazy. It's perverse. And this is okay. And I want to make it clear here. This is coming from a guy who watches a lot of porn. I'm gonna tell myself a little bit. I watch a lot of porn. So it's not about my left-leaning sensibilities have been dashed. Oh my god. No, it's fucking stupid. It's stupid. It is stupid. It's dumb. Matter of fact,
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
there. It's fucking stupid. Get your ass up out the sunken place. Get your ass up out the or wherever the fuck it is that you are. But no, stop it. Don't test that shit here.
No, like I said, first impressions are everything.
Yes.
And that was that first impression I didn't vibe with, so I don't want to watch the rest. It ain't got nothing to do with left leaning. It ain't got nothing to do with Western bias. Like fan servicey little shit like that, stripping the little high school girl with that. I don't vibe with that shit, dog. But for you to try to say left leaning and Western bias, and it's a love story.
Look.
Like, bruh.
Stop. That
Nothing
like first off,
you say has any value if you haven't properly read it and critiqued it. That's the thing. I don't want to read
don't
and
have to.
critique it just off of this.
Look, let me tell you something. If I like, because to me, first off, that shit only applies if I say, oh, I'm gonna give a treatise on why this is the worst show or worst manga ever. No, I'm not. I'm telling you why the fuck I'm not watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I turned on an anime and within the first 5 to 10 minutes, someone who I don't know what the ages of the characters are supposed to be, but typically in anime they're usually teenagers 99.9% of the time. But in this case, they might be fully grown, fucking adults. I don't know. But point of the matter is, I can't tell you how many times I have seen an anime where the female characters are sexualized in such a way that it's like, ooh, this is supposed to be tittillating. But the thing is, they're fucking teenagers. It's the same reason why I gave a lot of motherfuckers side eye when I was playing Persona 5, both 5 and the Royal. When I saw so many motherfuckers, somebody's, oh man, Futaba's my favorite character. Oh, she's so hot. I'm like, that bitch is 13 or 14 years old. You are on somebody's watch list right now. Stop. Here, I'm gonna play it again.
Stop it. Get some help.
Please, get you some goddamn help. Go get the care and help that you need. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. I don't. Hey, good for them. Good for them. I hope they fucking love it. But you know what? You could tell me Womp Rat tastes like pumpkin pie. Don't mean I'm gonna eat the motherfucker. Okay. I don't care. Nobody except me. You have told on yourself. That's right. Nobody except you. That's what you've told on yourself.
Arguments though, it has a huge female.
That's what.
fan
base.
So it can't be. So if it's so, I don't like this music, but this music has millions of motherfuckers. Like that's not a good argument.
You ain't helping yourself.
Good show and manga to you. It just.
Yeah, I'm just
motherfuckers come up with arguments just off you saying, hey, this I didn't vibe with. And get
and here's the thing. Let me tell you something. Guess what? There's lots of other anime and manga I don't read or watch or read for the same fucking reason. So yeah, this ain't a first. It's not a first. Well, I tell you what. Let me help you out. Nobody, I'm gonna help you out. Cause I think this is funny. So a motherfucker who came to our stream wants to tell me that, oh, y'all just want to hear yourself talk. Well, guess what? If it ain't your show. So here, let's do this. Goodbye, pimp. Goodbye. You see yourself out. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna save you from you.
Got rid of him. I didn't know you got rid of him.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm, bitch. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. And look, and if you want to keep on that Fox News bullshit, if you want to keep on that nasty nigga bullshit, if you want to keep on that perverted ass bullshit, well, guess what? Bye-bye. I don't care. Like, look, and here's the thing, and I want y'all to know something. I want y'all to know something. That was a channel member.
How does that, Carter? What you mean Carter does it again? I was.
No, to be fair, Carter started it, but nobody except me nobody except me carried it on, and I finished it. So that's how that went. It wasn't even anything Carter did specifically, but like nobody except me egged it on. A simple, hey, whatever, man. Like,
that could have been a very easily it's good to me. If you don't enjoy it, that's your loss, and kept it moving. But you can't say all that extra shit and then just be like, because I'm looking at his last comment before you just yeeted his ass. His last comment was, "It's still love, though." You can't say all that shit you just said, bro.
No, get the fuck out of here, dude. Bye.
You can't say all that, and it just be like, it's all love. No, come on,
Nah,
man.
stop. Cut that shit the fuck out. No, stop it.
Come on.
Look, out here. Look, I'm sorry, man. That's some shit that's gonna get you on a federal watch list, man. Stop. I guarantee you. Anyway, you know what? I want to talk about something that's actually more interesting than this bullshit, than some fucking whack ass anime that is with lazy writing. Carter,
What I do, man?
do you want to talk about first off, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. This right here is what we actually gonna do. We are going to address, because we haven't done this in a while. I feel bad for not having done it, because we should have. But we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look at some super chats, because we got super chats. We actually have quite a few that we need to take a look at. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right now. As a matter of fact, I think this is all of them right here. I think this is pretty much. Can I get this without the? Wish I could get this without like the top part. What?
You gave Ripper a new sub.
Bye, dude. Okay, first off, look. If you want to look, let me tell you something.
I hope that's not the case.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what. If you in your nastiness is mad, if you are in your feelings because I don't like some dumbass fucking anime, and that is what drives you to run to the comfort of the warm, wet snatch of young Ripper,
Yeah. Only thing I can
that's
say,
on you.
I don't know if Ernie is gonna let your ass back up in here, but all I can say is, in that instance, it's like I told Ernie earlier. We were having a conversation. You had a little bit too much dip on your chip.
Just a little bit.
You had the cape on for no reason. It was a simple, like, I can't get jiggy with this. To everybody who does,
Dude,
yeah.
Imagine running to young Ripper's chat.
No.
Look, imagine running to young Ripper's chat and crying that you got banned from my chat for being a fucking weird ass pervert.
I don't think that's the case, but that was still funny for Mel. I'm not gonna lie, but
100%.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
I am innocent in this. I just couldn't get jiggy with an anime. I liked the intro, but that was pretty much where it stopped. I am innocent. Carter didn't. Ain't no goddamn Carter
did nothing wrong.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, this is the Carter did nothing wrong.
Nothing. You were talking about Green Lantern, goddammit.
He's like, look, man. He's like, I was minding my own goddamn business, all right? That was minding my own goddamn business. But no, personally, I think it's all funny.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think it's all funny. I think it's fucking hilarious. But what we are gonna do, because like I said, we got quite a few things. We got quite a few things to address here. So we are going, like I said, we are going to address them. Here, let me move this out of the way because it is all up in the way. Here, let's first and foremost, let's go back a little bit. We got to start with let's see here. We'll start with Legion. Let's see here. Here, we'll do it like this. There we go. Legion says, where oh wait, no, that's different one. Wrong day. My bad. Legion, who's become a Blerd Club Silver member. We appreciate that. We have also got LP3, who has been a member 21 months in the Blerd Club Gold Mine. Says, happy Saturday, K. Major shout out to Global Comics for the DC Comics catalog. October has been a great month for comics. You goddamn right. And you know what? I want to make sure I say this. Don't you forget that you can get 33% off your first 1-year subscription of Global Comics, courtesy of my connections with Global Comics. Make sure if you do not have the app, you can scan the QR code that's over there underneath Carter. You can scan that. It'll get you to the app. You can also click the link in the description below. It will also take you to the website of Global Comics. You get 33% that way. You can also type exclamation GCX, it will also put the global comics link. As a matter of fact, here I will do it right now just to prove that it works. It'll take a moment, but it will, because YouTube is just slow about that sort of shit. But yeah, there you go. Bam! Look at it. It's in the chat right now. It took like a couple of seconds. It took a couple seconds, but it's in there. You click that link, get you 33% off. You can read all the DC comics that your heart desires. Matter of fact, I was literally just going back and rereading All-Star Superman on there just the other day. They've also got a lot of the recent Wonder Woman stuff on there. A lot of the Batman stuff. A lot of the Superman stuff. They got the Dude, they got the fucking Peter Tomasi Superman on that motherfucker. I was like, all right, let's go. I was like, let's fucking go.
I was not reading that. I do want to.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I do want to read that because I didn't even know they did Superman. I knew they did Batman and Robin, and I knew you kept talking about Super Sons. I never knew they had it until I saw the omnibus at a shop one day. I'm like, damn, when did he do When did that kid do Superman?
That was the beginning of DC Rebirth. And it was good.
Shit.
It was good. It was really good. It was the first Superman title after they had gotten out of New 52. But yeah, dude, I love that Superman book. It was like the first Superman book I'd enjoyed in a while. And then, or I say ongoing title that I enjoyed in a while. There were Superman stories in between there, obviously. But yeah, they got that. They got Green Lantern. They got Flash. They got a lot of the the One Bad Day stuff. A lot of they got Dark Knights of Steel on there. I mean, it's a veritable cornucopia of DC comics over there.
Have you read All Winter at all?
Not yet. Not yet. That's one of those. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait till it's done because I don't want to go through that shit again that I did with Dark Knights of Steel, where it's like, okay, issue 1 out. All right. 2 months later, issue 2 out, and then I got to go back and read issue 1 to remember what the fuck it is I'm reading. And then
it does the thing that that I can't wait to see how your book does it. Other books that you have shown on here or that you've highlighted before, because it's all in black and white, and only a specific thing is in color. It's for a story reason, but that's why like I that book is really good for that when it comes to the art aspect of it.
I like stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of like the black, white, and red, black, white, and green. You know, a lot of the other different types of black and whites I've talked about before. Sirens of the City. Yeah, I love that book for pretty much the same reason. But to get us back in here, we've also got Jamal Simmons, who's been a member for 57 months. Goddamn. In the Blerd Club, Silvermine says, respect for Image, Spawn, Comic, Blerd, Carter. No, we don't. We Carter likes it. I'm good.
You said Carter like what? Because I'm reading.
Talk about Spawn. Talking about Spawn. Yeah, that was what Jamal says. Respect for Image, Spawn comic. I was like, nah.
I would say respect for Scorched.
God, this motherfucker. See. That's what I'm talking about. We also got Stomp 10 with the 6 over there on the Streamlabs side. Thank you for using that link. Because for those who don't know, here I'm gonna pull this back. If you use the Streamlabs link, we get all the money. Like if you, I know, so we probably said this before, but whenever like we do super chats, which by the way, love super chats, nothing against them, but when you do a super chat, we only get 70% of that money. YouTube gets 30% of that. So if you send us 10, we only get 7. But if you hit us on Streamlabs, we get almost the full amount. We might lose like a small, like a fraction of $1, depending on the amount that you donate. But we appreciate them. We appreciate any support whatsoever. But I'm just saying, if you want to make sure that all the money comes to us, hit us up on the Streamlabs side. We also. What's up?
Oh no, I was gonna read that next one, but you go right ahead.
No. Go ahead. Go off, King.
Are you at Stomp right now? Because that's the one I'm seeing.
LP3.
Okay. Happy Saturday Cave. This is from LP3, who gave us a Little Caesars hot and ready, and I might actually use that to go to Little Caesars today. Happy Saturday Cave. First off, I wanted to shout out Global Comics for that DC catalog way. I'm gonna say it exactly how you typed it out, LP3. Have you Ernie and Carter had a
Yes.
chance to read Batman and Robin Year 1. October has been a great month for comics so far.
Yes.
Batman Robin Year 1, have you?
Yes, the Mark Waid, Chris Samney back at it again. This time, Mark Waid's actually writing Batman, not Red Batman.
Not Red Batman? Okay.
But no, it was good. It was good. I liked it. It just I think it's just the one issue out so far. But I liked it. I liked it. It might have. I don't think it was a one shot, but I would like to believe maybe they'll do more of them. I read it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Also, I like that pairing. Mark Waid and Chris Samney are just like it's like peanut butter and chocolate.
Every time I hear something about DC, before all this absolute shit came to be, it was always Mark Waid and somebody else. Mark Waid is finna turn into goddamn what's his name, Tyler Sheridan. He just Tyler Sheridan just run Paramount Plus. Mark Waid just gonna be all over DC fucking books now.
It's like, hey, check this out. We got a new series coming out. Who's making it? Oh, you know who's making it. Anytime I see a new TV show that's like on Paramount, I was like, if I don't see Tyler Sheridan's name, I'm like, nah, man. Yeah. But I don't know about this. But no, we got some more here. We got Black Phoenix 77 says, "Happy Saturday, fellow Blurs. Krakoa forever."
I don't know,
Infinity.
Man. I don't know if it's gonna be forever. Nobody except me might try to bring that whole thing down.
Right?
Sylvester the Samurai has been a Blerd Club Gold Edition member for 26 months with the F on the end. Happy Saturday, people. We got X-Men versus AVX X-Men coming in December. Yuck. I seen 2 covers of 2 different superpowered women punching Scott in the face. Damn.
Yeah, it's about to be wild. There's a lot of crazy shit going on.
Man, what the fuck is that? What is AVS X-Men?
I think that's another
typo.
I guess like maybe like another Avengers, another kind of like AVX or some shit. That's my guess. I know about the raid on Greymalkin. That's the X-Men versus X-Men one.
Okay, that one I did know about. X-Men versus I don't know about this triple threat match that was in that super.
Oh, that was a separate. That was a separate thing. That was another separate thing. Well, because right now the event, which is that would be kind of weird because like the Avengers right now are probably not necessarily more mutant centric, but like Storm being a part of the Avengers now. She's officially on that team. She's not on any like specific X team right now. I don't know where that's gone. I haven't. That's very likely a recent announcement that I have not seen. But we'll have to see. I haven't read. Well, and I also full disclosure, I've not read Mystique yet. So that was one that was kind of at the. I don't want to say it's gonna sound nasty. Not at the bottom of my pile, but at the bottom of my list to do. But not because of lack of love, but largely because I've been busy as fuck this week. There's been a lot of shit going on. Not even like channel shit, just like real world shit. Had to go vote too. Had to go vote. Had to go do my civic duty. Which by the way, y'all should do the same. I don't normally I would normally say this, but I'm gonna play this just so you guys know.
Have a voice in your future. Register and vote.
There you go. Do that. Do it. Tell them Spider-Man sent you. Anyway,
with the
go do that.
Not the spider on his chest, with the keyhole on his chest. That was a keyhole. That was not a spider on that Spider-Man's chest.
Ooh, but yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Here, I'm gonna pin this for later because that's kind of early. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, Jess said I went to the comic. Jess said I went to the comic shop yesterday. They tried to give me Uncanny 4. I'm like, it's already been 4 months. So here's the thing. Yeah. Kind of. Well, you know, I feel like some of them. I think they kind of like play. I think they skip a week sometimes. Like they'll like instead of like every 4 months. Sometimes I think it's closer to 3 months. Not 3 months, not 4 months, 3 months. You know what I mean? Instead of 4 weeks, it's closer to 3 weeks. I mean, Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm like, God damn, I just did a video for this shit. They already got another one out? God damn. But yeah, it's creeping. It's creeping. Raid on Greymalkin will be very soon. The good news about Raid on Greymalkin though is you don't have to buy any extra books for that. It's just going to be contained to the core X-Men and Uncanny X-Men titles. So it's actually, and I'm not gonna lie, I wish Marvel did this more often. They keep trying to do these like, oh, we got like a completely separate book for this one thing, and then you still got to buy the other books to go with it. Yeah. I'm like this, stuff like this, crossover stuff, keep it to this. It's not to say they don't always do this, because they do, but I want this to be more the rule than it is the thing that they do, some of the time. Don't be trying to sell me no Raid on Greymalkin number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then be trying to sell me an X-Men number 8, 9, 10, 11, and Uncanny X-Men 8, 9, 7, 11, and then a motherfucking Exceptional
Raid
X-Men 20, 40.
X-Men number 1, 2, 1,
yeah,
2,
no,
3,
don't.
Raid on Greymalkin Uncanny Avengers Special Annual.
Right? Yeah, no, stop that bullshit. No, don't even do that shit. Do it the way that this is done. Do it like it's gonna be Uncanny. It's gonna be 2 issues of Uncanny X-Men, 2 issues of Adjectiveless X-Men, and done. Cut the check. We out. That's how it should be done for stuff like this. So I'm looking forward to it, because if for no other reason than I ain't got to get nothing extra.
You said contain like Carter's rage. I'm not angry. I didn't do nothing. I just said something wasn't. I couldn't get jiggy with something. That was him.
Jiggy with shit.
That was him over there. I'm behaved. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Let me tell you something.
I'm sipping this aqua. That's what I'm doing.
Here, I'm gonna put it like this. You got to be about an annoying bitch for me to ban you.
Oh wow, I didn't know you banned him. I just thought he was timed out for like an extended thing.
Oh, I selected hide from channel, so I didn't time out. I selected hide from channel, so that's the Shadow Realm.
Ollie M, I want to give you credit because you hit the nail on the head. Hey, I watch it, but I can understand it might not be for everybody. You do you. That's it.
Done.
It could have just been that.
Done.
Carter is the fire and Blerd is the gas. So that's disrespectful, LL Melvin. I can understand me being 400 degrees, but to call Ernie just a poot is an egregious thing. You just call somebody a poot. Well, rude.
The and like Elite just said, do you stop trying to convert others? That's the thing. Like, don't sit here and try and tell me that if I say I don't like something, and look, okay, first off, the fact that this homie was getting in his feelings because we didn't like something. Like, I'm sorry, but like, look, because you know what I'm gonna do? If I say, hey, Carter, man, dude, you know this one thing, man, dude, it is so fire. Oh my God, I love it so much, dude. You should check it out. You should totally check it out. And if you came back, you're like, yeah, man, I checked that thing. I was like, it just wasn't for me. You know what my reaction is gonna be? The most I'm gonna do is say, oh, what was wrong? Well, yeah, like, what didn't you like about it? And he'll tell me, I'll be like,
boom.
Okay.
I give you a great fucking example. Sekiro. Because I told you I didn't like other games as opposed to how much I like Sekiro. You would get on my case and you would talk about these other games, but it's done in a joking way where it's serious. Plus, I think the main thing with him was I watched that entire first episode. You hadn't watched any of it and you have that opinion. Here's the thing that needed to be understood. Me explaining what's happening in it, he can discern for himself if that's some shit that he would be into watching. If it ain't, he ain't gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So he's going to have that opinion because everything I'm hearing, I'm good. So it's just like, it could have just been that. But yeah, he got way into his feelings. You're talking about Western bias and left leaning, and it's a love.
I'm like, first off,
that is irrelevant. Big dog.
It's like I always love it. You know, when people say the people who typically say, "Oh, you've made it political." Those are the people that are usually making it political. Like, it's not like there's nothing political about me not wanting to watch something that is like the selling point of it is its perversion. That's not political. That's just me not wanting to watch it. It's a normal thing.
I didn't know that. Lead X1 is saying, to be fair, y'all have had disagreements with him before on There's a Culture too. I did not know that.
Yeah, no, that's honestly the reason why I said let me help you out, because I have seen that same person bitch, moan, whine, complain, and talk out of pocket across both live streams, and that's why I was like, okay, like because I'm gonna be honest with you, if a person who is watching, and I'm not just talking about our show because I want to take us out of it. But like whenever I am online and see people who no one held a gun to your head and made you go watch this thing, but you go and watch these people who are holding a talk show, and your complaint is like when you reach the point where you say that, oh, these people just love to hear themselves talk. No, apparently you love hearing us talk because you keep fucking showing up. So
Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah, you showing up on, which, by the way, shameless plugs. You showing up live every Saturday, 12 p.m. Or actually, I need to fix that. It's 1 p.m. Eastern. I was thinking about Central. Anyway, point matters. 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and showing up at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on Thursdays. And no, you love to hear us talk. I actually, full disclosure, I don't like the sound of my own voice. It's actually why it takes me so long to edit my videos, and why I've been passing some of them off is because I hate hearing the sound of my own fucking voice. It is annoying to me. I know, sounds crazy for a guy whose whole job is to sit here and fucking talk. I know, right? It's fucking crazy. Couldn't make the shit up. I fucking hate hearing the sound of my voice. I hate hearing it right now, but it's a part of my job to fucking talk. Okay? That's that on that. Right. But, and I'll say it again. But.
That's the fourth one.
Yeah. That's right. 4 butts.
We got 4 cheeks running around.
4 cheeks. Or wait, what's that show? Mythic Quest? We're Pootie Shoe now. We're giving it 4 buttholes. It's 4 buttholes is what it is. But no, for me, I feel like the moment where you feel like the thing you're gonna say that you think is gonna be an insult is that, oh, you love to hear yourself talk. Well, here, look, let me. That's at that moment. I'm gonna use the power vested in me to remove you from the situation because clearly you are a danger to yourself. You are mad that we are talking and you came here to see us talk. But you're mad that we're not listening to you or taking you into account when this show is called the Blerd Cave. It's not called the Nobody Except Me Cave. I'm sorry. It could come off as arrogant, but it is what it is. You can't sit here and tell me I love to hear myself talk, but you show up every week, hear me talk. Saying. Putting out there. Done. Okay.
Work on your arguments, people.
Yes.
Somebody who don't need to work on their arguments is Nerd Large with the Blerd Club Silver for 12 months. Saying good Saturn's Day, Earns the Door, Carter Rog, and Blerd Manor. I don't know why you were 2 separate entities, and I'm some kind of a rog. I don't know if I should be hype or respect.
It's like more of a place. More of a place.
Okay. Oh, I get it. It's supposed to be something about Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings. Go to hell. We got the.
I understood it. I understood it.
I need some more water before I do this shit. This will be the only time because my birthday's tomorrow.
Oh yes.
All right, we got Gearless Mo with the 1999. Happy Saturday, everyone. I see that we're at 99.8.
Yes,
I got
sir.
y'all. My birthday ain't nowhere near tomorrow. It ain't even.
I mean, it's
Get
soon, but it
those
ain't that
likes
soon.
up. Tag and share to bring in new members and help reach that goal.
Look. Let me say.
We need 2 more. We need 2K more. Just two.
Actually, no. It's
You did not have to do that with your fingers, you dirty old man. You did not have to do that.
Just saying, man. Look. You gotta have you have to use the talents that God gave you. But yes, Gearless Mo is correct because, well, for one, we are very close. Stupid close. So close, in fact, I can taste it in the air. I can literally taste the 100K. It's like a taste on the wind. I can taste it. It's right there. It's just right there. It's almost like when your grandma is cooking and it's smelling really good and like it smells so good. You're like, I can almost taste it as I breathe it in. That it's right there. It's right there. So look, yes, please. Liking the stream.
Yeah.
That helps out tremendously. Just putting that out there. Because once again, it doesn't just help you and myself, it also helps other people. For one, it's going to help YouTube recommend more of my live streams and videos to you because it'll be like, hey, you clicked like on this video that Blerd Without Fear did. Let's show you some more of these and get you to watch those too. And you know what else it's going to do? It's also going to help me because YouTube's be like, man, dude, people really like these goddamn videos. So you know what? Let's show them to some more people. And it's going to help other people like ourselves who want to see content like this because YouTube's be like, hey, I saw that Ryan, Ryan, I'm talking to you. You know the fuck I'm talking to you right now. I know you're watching. It's gonna say, hey, Ryan, he likes comic book stuff. Let's and these other people, they're enjoying this content. Let's show it to Ryan. Yeah. We're going to show it to Ryan.
The universal name for all motherfuckers that's coming in here to watch Blerd Without Fear shit, Ryan.
Ryan. I could have used another name, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But no, I'm telling you guys, that's how it works. That is how the game is played. Not only that, hitting the subscribe button, tapping the notification bell, as you see down here on the... Yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta do that too. Like I said, you can't get the thing if you don't do the thing. I'm telling you, that's how this works. We also got one here. And by the way, before, also thank you, Gearless Vet. 1999. Super chat. Thank you for that. We also got Sidious Black out here with the 20 says, hey, Blerd and Carter, do you guys think Eternity is going to give Storm the same power of the storm that Odin trapped in Thor's hammer? Talking about the Mother Storm? That would be wild.
I hope they don't.
That would be wild. I don't think that's what I don't think that's what Eternity is going to do.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I've already cracked the code.
Okay.
I've said this before.
Mm-hmm.
Carter, do you remember I did a video about this a ways back.
Yeah.
But I did a video talking about Storm. And it was the Storm is Magic video.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in that video I talked about there was a little instance. This was from some earlier issues of Uncanny X-Men, roughly around 146, 147. Here, I'm gonna pull this up just so because I like to show my work. I like to show my work just a little bit here. I'm gonna just move that out of the way just for a split second. And right here, yeah, there you go, right here. Yeah, look at that right there. Look at that. Yeah, right there. 147. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that.
Okay.
The Rogue Storm. It was in this issue, Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Doom and Arcade fucked around and found out. They found out. They had encased Storm in what was effectively what was it? I forget the material, but basically they had encased her. Here, let's pull this up. They had encased her. Here, I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit in some kind of a metal casing, and we all know Storm is claustrophobic. So what ultimately happened was Storm busted up out that hoe. It started unleashing magic and power imminent. She basically turned into Dark Phoenix damn near for a split second and was the most powerful she has ever been. And I think that is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see the return of the Rogue Storm. I think that's what we're going to see. That's just me.
So I don't think that they're going to give Storm that power, just because I think then you're going to be in a situation where, you know, kind of like the Sentry, kind of like, you know, several other characters, to where they go, what do you do with them at this point? You know, and what I mean by that is they're going to be too powerful to where every story you put them in, if they lose, there's going to be a lot of drama, there's going to be a lot of mess, and then there's going to be a lot of scrutiny. And then Storm, to me, is just going to become a character to where she's going to be less prevalent because she's too strong. And how do you write a character that's that fucking powerful and omnipotent? So
Stephanie Phillips does.
What do you mean? Somebody with the Phoenix book?
I'm about to say Phoenix is all powerful.
And I get that, but to me, she over there somewhere, like she's doing the space stuff, which is cool, which is great. I just, to me, I feel like they're not going to do that with Storm, because then, to me, I'm scared that you would see her in less shit.
No, because
I'm nervous.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you why I'm okay with this, because it's for two reasons. For one, she's like the one black X-Men that everybody knows, so that's the one that they always trot out. Storm is always a character they trot out whenever they want to showcase. Hey, guess what? We got black characters. There's black X-Men. See, don't y'all see Storm and Bishop over there? Don't you see? We totally have black characters. So no, they're not gonna get rid of her, because that means they would have to prop up other black characters. But on the flip side of that argument, okay, so what if they have to put Storm in a corner somewhere? That's fine, because truth be told, she is skating up on what I believe is her 50th anniversary very soon. So it would be okay if like they gave her a big old send-off, got like lifted her up to a point where she's at the highest tier humanly imaginable. And honestly, and this is coming from a guy who's a huge Storm stan, move that motherfucker over to the side, make way for some of these other black characters, so maybe people will actually know that there are more than just two black X-Men characters. Because every time I see people talking about black X-Men, them the first two that come out their mouth. Storm, Bishop, Storm. Them the only two motherfuckers, and this is black folks that this is the case. Not even just white people or non-black people. It's just, I see grown-ass Negroes who, if you ask them to name 3 black X-Men, it's going to be Storm, Bishop, and a variant of Storm.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. For Spike. No, you didn't. Keep that boy over on X-Men Evolution. Lord Jesus, please.
Lord, I ain't gonna lie. There's no love for Spike here in my heart.
You said something that made me a little bit nervous.
Was
you said that we're coming up on Storm's 50th.
Yes.
I already got what I wanted with Amanda. I don't want to see 50-1 at WrestleMania for Aurora Monroe. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Storm up out of here.
So the reason why I say she's creeping up on her 50th is because for those that don't know, she debuted in Giant Size X-Men #1, which came out in 1975. Well, guess what? Next year, 2025. So
okay.
But here's the thing though. You wished on a monkey's paw. You wished on a monkey's paw for that Amanda Waller. So she got to get hers. So now Storm got to get hers too.
I really don't want that, bro. I really don't. Man. I really don't.
But
I want to be able to take my dub and walk into the sunset. No, nigga. I don't want to see Storm in just a quick 5-issue miniseries and then gone somewhere. I don't want to.
Lord. Well, and I want to make something clear. I'm not saying y'all. I'm talking about just random motherfuckers on the street.
Oh, okay.
Like when I just talk to people just out and about, like if comics come up, then the first two characters come out their mouth. I'm talking about normies. I'm talking about fucking normies. We're trying, like, Storm is a household name when it comes to both comic people and non-comic people. She's a household name. Even people who don't actually read X-Men comics know who Storm is on some level. They may not know her first appearance. They may not know every single facet of her powers. They may not even be able to tell you her Christian name. However, they can tell you that that motherfucker can control the weather.
I would be so mad. You know Storm's real name? I would be so mad if a motherfucker said Halle Berry. I swing on.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There'd be motherfuckers out there. Yeah, Halle Berry, right? Halle, yeah. Remember, she was when she said, "You know what happens to a frog when it gets struck by lightning?" Yeah, that's the type of bullshit I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, we have gone on. We're gonna answer a couple more super chats, and we're actually gonna talk because we did this last week too. We just got off on like we just started bullshitting.
Lightning round.
So right here, we got one. Tubes One says, my main hope for the Storm book is that Gentle is brought in and given them a more prominent role. That's basically her son. He should be around. Yeah, in an adopted sense, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing. I think you will see Gentle. I think you will see Gentle. We've already seen Frenzy. We'll probably see. Yeah. Murray is gonna cook. I don't think you have anything to worry about in that regard. We also got Go Contro's Baby's Father with 5. Says, good evening, y'all. Just had a nap. Quick question to Carter. Why your Wolverine mask got a handle? Oh,
that's not a handle. Those are literally it's a headphone.
Yeah,
that's all that is.
Is it he the was bumping jumps,
something.
Right?
Yeah, he was bumping something Canadian. I don't know, but now he's not anymore because he want to say they were fucking handles.
So some Canadian rap.
There you go.
Oh God. Yeah, exactly. Wait, Drake? Anyway, you know what? There were a couple of things I kind of want to talk about, but you know what? We're kind of running short on time, so I do want to show you this, Carter, just real quick. I got to show you this because it made me laugh. So, did you know IDW changed its logo?
No.
Did you hear about IDW has changed? They've changed their logo. They have a new logo now. Now I'm gonna go to right now. For those who are not in the know, the original IDW logo was. I'm just pulling up a random image of it. This was the original IDW. It was just an I, a D, a W. There you go. Done. Cut the check, right? Well, now they got a new logo that they showed off at New York ComicCon.
Let me see. Where's the ooh.
Okay, you see it now. You see it now. You see it now.
Comics and entertainment. Did y'all not want to make y'all trades and hardcovers wider for the IDW whole thing so y'all didn't come back? That is nasty. I'm sorry. I know what you were going for. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
You gotta do that for the Blerd Cave. Like, you gotta make a T, but somehow make it a B and a C together. Disgusting.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's silly. It is so silly. And the thing is, it's so silly. In fact, oh my God, what was that? Who was the guy who was the artist for? Was it Brian Templesmith?
The artist for what?
I want to say it was it was co-creator of 30 Days of Night.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He said something about it.
Oh, no. We talked about 30 Days a Night not too long ago. Temple Smith said, "Oh my God, the new IDW logo is the most amateurish, terrible piece of design I have seen in a long time. But it really does match the share price.
Yep.
Give me my rights back to Wormwood freely, please. And don't let creators find out their involvement in media projects via a damn press release." He didn't add the damn idea.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was yeah. And the thing is, they're leaning into that logo. They're leaning into that logo. They are whole ass leaning into it.
This is the Marvel show all over again. We leaning into the nastiness because y'all. That means y'all gonna respect it and appreciate it more, right?
Nope.
No. Oh.
Nope. Look, do you know how mad I'm gonna be when I see an issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and see that ugly ass logo on there?
God damn it! How was all that gonna fit on a hardcover?
So it's okay. So to be fair here, well, that's the wrong one, but yeah, here. Oh, well, wrong thing. There it is. Move, Billy.
So that's
there it is. So it'll just be this. You'll see this. You'll see this. Just
so
yeah, you'll just see the that's basically what you're gonna get. So I got nothing. I'm super good. I'm super good on that. They look. I'm not gonna hold you. They keep all that logo.
Would y'all think I was nasty if I started like when them TMNT hardcovers started coming out? I just start like printing out the old IDW image and then just taping that motherfucker over the new one on my hardcover.
We'll be like, hey, look, man, I'm just trying to go back to simpler times, man. Simpler times.
I promise.
But so here's the thing. The next thing, and this is actually something that is cool. This is something that you and I talked about. We talked about this before, but guess who's coming back?
Who that?
Mr. Luke Cage, but not in the way that a lot of people probably are going to be expecting. I apologize for the well, actually here, I want to see if I can actually pull up I'm gonna see if I can pull up a better image. But basically the long and short of it is they are going to be bringing back a version of Luke Cage that I think a lot of people really dug. And I know you and I dug it.
Oh yeah, that shit was off the train.
They are bringing back future Luke Cage is back on the menu. Mm-hmm. Future Luke Cage is back on the menu. So to really send it home, just a friendly reminder. This is the same Luke Cage who is the Gamma powered, Iron Fisted, Sentry from the future. This man has all the power. This man is literally Captain Every Power. He's literally Captain Every Power. And yeah, they're going to be putting this cat. They're going to be putting this cat back in a comic. He's actually getting a not a one shot this time, but a 5-shot. Getting a 5-issue mini titled Power Man Timeless.
I'm with this.
Yeah, boy.
All I hope, because you said this is not a one shot, this is a 5-issue miniseries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, written by Colin Kelly and Jackson Lanzig, who you all know I was a huge fan of from their Batman One Bad Day Clayface book.
Mm-hmm.
They also did Outsiders over for DC.
They also did Captain America: Symbol of Truth.
Yes, they did. So
currently on NYX.
Full close, like just 100% transparency here. All I hope from this, because you said it's a 5-issue miniseries, is that when the trade comes out, because I don't feel like they're gonna respect him enough to put him in a hardcover. When the trade come out,
black people don't get hardcovers.
I tried to reach for that goddamn blade so quick. But I hope that the trade paperback of this has that one shot in it. And the reason I say that is just because, I'm buying this when it dropped.
Oh,
I ain't even fucking read it yet, but I'm buying this.
Well,
I'm buying
mean,
this.
and here I want to pull this up. Like for those who don't know, I mean, it's I don't think this is particularly spoilery in my opinion. You know, just putting that out there. But Power Man, Luke Cage. Or as LML was in God Mode Cage, Tournament Band Cage. This is a guy who, I mean, literally, he is Captain Every Power. He says, right, his motherfucker's got like, he's got all, like, look he's, man is.
I forgot he got the arm cut off and was still a problem.
Yes, that dude, that dude is a menace. That man is a menace.
Yeah.
And was still out here beating asses. So it's what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna take excuse me. I think they're gonna take that timeless one shot, which also was written by Colin Kelly, Jackson Lanzig. They're gonna take that timeless one shot. If they put it in a trade format, they're gonna put it with it. So I think that's how they'll kind of beat the trade up and by proxy raise the price.
Yeah, that shit'll go up like an unnecessary like $6 or $7. But I don't care. I'm buying that. I'm buying that before I even read the first issue.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And then we got Bernard Chang on art duties. Like, really.
Bernard Chang is good. Also, by the way, fan of the channel, Bernard Chang. So yes, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I'm wondering, because I'm wondering if this is going to be a continuation of that one shot. To where are we going to see what happened to him? If you all remember, after that fight with Moon Knight, are we going to see what came of that battle? So is he still going to be, one-handed, iron-fisted, gamma-powered Sentry from the future? Could this be something else? Maybe he grew that limb back with all that gamma and Sentry power and iron fist. So I'm just wondering if this is going to be a continuation, or is this going to be before the one shot, and we're just going to see like what led up to it. Either way, I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
No, 100%. 100%. Wait. I see someone asking the question. Excuse me, what? Who cut his arm off? Well, okay, you would have to go back to the timeless one shot for that, and the answer is Moon Knight. Moon Knight cut his arm off.
Yep.
Though I will say, I won't say who the Moon Knight was at the time. It was not Mark Spector. That part I think is spoilery, because I feel like even though it's been a while, it's been almost a year since that issue came out, I still feel like that's kind of one of the sells of that.
Yep.
Is that
because you can go find that in the old issue, whatever your comic shop calls, where y'all got the old issue of shit in the wrong
got
box.
the back issues and shit.
Back issue. You can go in the back issue box and go get this for like a fucking $1 or something. That one shot was really, really good.
It was good. It was very good. That, like, honestly, so when Jed MacKay wasn't the one writing the timeless issue this year, I was a little concerned until I saw who was taking over, because the previous two were Jed MacKay.
Yep.
This one was obviously Colin Kelly, Jackson Lang, as we said earlier. I was a little, I wasn't concerned just because like oh wait, and why did I say Symbol of Truth? I meant Sentinel of Liberty earlier when I said Captain America. Anyway, it was two different Captain America books, but point of the matter was that one was really good. It was Toshi Onyenbuchi who did Symbol of Truth. So apologies for that. I'll take the L on that one. But no, point is, they have a good pedigree. I like their writing style. And I think that like, shit. If I'm not mistaken, they also did the recent Thunderbolts that was out not too long ago.
Yes, they did.
So like I said, these guys are good. They're solid. They are a good writing team. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with this. Not to mention the fact that they're taking. Look, and I know, man, it's gonna sound kind of fucked up, but I actually like when people I like it when they back the characters that don't get a lot of love. Luke Cage, man, what was the last? I mean, and I'm not talking about the that one book that was the Luke Cage Gang War or whatever. But no, I like it when I'm assuming these are two white guys. They I know one of them at the very least is white. I don't think any one of them is of the diaspora.
Yes, they were at LA ComicCon this year. Yes, they both were white.
I was about to say, well, as a matter of fact, here, and just so no one thinks I'm being out of pocket, like no, I'm being dead ass here. This is them. This is Colin Kelly, Jackson Lansing right here. Man, but but no, these are white men. These are white officer white men. And so whenever any white writers actually take the opportunity to want to put some respect on a black character's name, I take notice of that. Because I can't tell you how many times in the past, looking at you, Brian Azzarello, how many times we've seen a white man on a book with a black character and diminish that character in so many ways. Was it what was we talking about? That Luke Cage?
I was so mad watching that fucking Thursday show.
Oh, we were talking about
you brought it up. And then you showed that same cover. I told you pissed me off so much when I saw it. I was so fucking tight. I said, I hope he don't.
Yes, I did.
Really that ugly ass cover, bro. I swear to God, no.
Wasn't Brian Azzarello responsible for that ghetto ass Mr. Terrific? I think he was. I'm almost positive he was.
With the big ass tattoo.
Yeah.
That was Azzarello?
Ooh. I think so. Think so. Yeah, I believe so. I believe that was Brian Azzarello that did I think because it was Convergence or something like that. But yeah, oh my God, yeah, it was that. Yeah, no, I don't. That's the type of shit. That's the type of bullshit I'm talking about when I say that. I want to see, like, yeah, if you're gonna take a book that is about characters who are non-white and you're gonna put white people on these books going forward to write these characters, please put some people on there that got some goddamn sense. Don't have motherfuckers out here got Luke Cage grilled up and talking in broken English and all this other.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree. Cage Max from Azzarello was atrocious. I'm gonna respect.
Oh wait, who said it was good? Who said it was good?
Look at now. I will respectfully disagree. Y'all not finna say Carter instigated shit else, okay? I think it was atrocious. We can agree to disagree.
Oh no, Tyson. No, I'm sorry. No, Tyson.
I want to answer. Or I want help from my boy to answer this $100 super chat from Gearless Mo.
Biome's fade. No, it was wrong. Sorry. I'm sorry. We're I apologize. Carter, carry on. We're here. Here you go. Bam. Look at that.
Quick question on Timeless Cage. Is he going to be the villain? Or does he have his own void to contend with? What did I just say earlier? Get some likes up.
Man, talk to him.
That is a very good question. We don't know. We just know that at the end of that story, it looked like he traveled to main continuity. He looked like he came to 616. And we know that with him being in the modern Marvel universe, there's some kind of mystery. He's gonna fight some new enemy he's never fought, and it's going to challenge his incredible abilities. So one thing that could challenge his incredible abilities could very well be the fucking Void, and it might even be wearing the costume that he wore in Gang War. I don't know why Rodney Barnes him in that. Dude, that wasn't drizzle. That was drizzle. I don't know what that was.
That wasn't even drizzle. That was like I don't know. That was like a wet fart, is what that was. That costume was cheeks. I don't care. Look,
thank you for that C note gearless Mo.
Yes, please and thank you. Real quick. Before we move on to the next. Before we move on to the next thing, I do want to say that in the spectrum of comic books and these characters that like are kind of like from alternate timelines and bringing them in, this is probably one of the few that I'm like, okay, yeah, I like this idea. Let's go. Let's more of this, please. Cause like, at least it's something that like, there's interest. You left enough story on the table that I could be like, okay, I would like to know more. Like if this was Starship Troopers and the little thing comes and says, would you like to know more? I would be like, yes. I would click on yes. I would click on the yes button. But you know what, Carter? I want to talk about something that's a little near and dear to my heart. I don't know if it's near and dear to yours. I don't know if we've ever talked about this before. I think we have, but I don't remember your feelings about it.
Okay.
But one of the things that I was asked so many times when the Thundercat series launched at Dynamite, when are we getting Silverhawks? When are we getting the Silverhawks?
Yeah.
Is a Silverhawks series incoming? Well, guess what? I have it on good authority that it is. It is. And they are putting star power on the book. Okay. As a matter of fact, right here, bam! There it is. Ooh, look at it right there. Oh, is that Hot Wing I see in the background? Lord have mercy. But yes, it is incoming. This is a series that's going to be written by Ed Brisson. Okay. Which is that is a high value writer. Ed Brisson is what I would consider high value.
Lord. I'm gonna cross my fingers right now because now the book is on my radar because it's Ed Brisson writing it. But my fingers are crossed that he is going to be left alone and will be able to finish whatever this story is, because I do not like green eggs and ham, and I do not like that he did not get to finish his Ghost Rider run. We have talked about that too many goddamn times. Well, I am hoping and praying, fingers is crossed.
I can tell you this much. Nick Barucci does not really hold, to my understanding, too much of a shadow over writers at Dynamite. Now, I will say, just based on the conversations that I have had with Nick, the conversations I've had with him, the conversations I've had with people who have done work for Dynamite, typically they're usually given pretty free reign. I know that Declan and Drew Moss have pretty much said that. I remember talking to them, and they said that Warner Brothers didn't really give them a whole heap of a lot of mandates of things they could not do.
Okay.
I think one of the only things is that it had to be based on the original series, not the 2011 series, which is kind of funny considering that some of the shit from 2011 has crept into.
Yeah, I remember that
book. No shade, I'm not shading, but inadvertently, even though, and I think Declan had said at the time he had never watched the 2011 series, and to me, honestly, that just shows that the 2011 series had some good ideas, because the Calica stuff is very similar to some stuff that happened in the 2011 series. Some of the other stuff that's going on is kind of similar to some shit that happened in the 2011 series as well. But yeah, they really didn't have any other mandates beyond that.
It made a fan out of me, dog. That 2011 series made a fucking fan out of me because I hadn't seen the prior stuff. And
no, it was good. It was a solid series. I know why. You and I know why it was canceled, but I mean, I don't understand why people were being so aggro about that show. Like back when it first came out.
Hell out of me when you told me, because
Yeah.
I was sitting there every Saturday ready to watch a new episode, and it wasn't until like years later when I watched the interview you did, and I'm sitting here reading that book, and then I'm hearing from you that so many people could not stand that series, and I'm like, since fucking when? That shit was
It was
fire.
good. Well, I
Like,
remember when it came out, people were roasting Lion-O. They were like, I remember people they were like, oh man, Lion-O, fuck this shit, man. Lion-O looks like trash. He looks like a fucking kid, which is kind of funny because he is a kid. The difference between 2011 and the original series is just in so much that, yeah, Lion-O looks younger, but I mean, if we're being honest about it, in the original series, even though he's grown, he's still like 10 or 11 years, 9, 10, 11 years old or something like that. I forget his exact age. I always it's not something I keep in the back of my head. But to get away from that, maintaining the spirit is what's important. Maintaining the spirit of the series is what matters the most. And that's typically what they worry about more than anything else. Now, for those, for whatever reason, God bless you if you've never heard of Thundercats. I'll be honest with you. Thundercats is one of those shows that like I have fond memories of, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That show was not as good as a lot of people remember it to be. The best part what was
Well, I see you bringing up the OG cartoon, which makes me laugh because I say it every single solitary time you bring up Dynamite and some new comic they got.
Yeah.
The boomerang of comics, and they wear that hat with their chest out, head boomerang for comics. That's who we are. Nick Barucci at Boomerang is my handle. Watch, that's gonna be his handle. Watch, that's my thing. Watch what I tell you.
Well,
watch. Boomerang comics.
And the thing is, because you can't forget, don't forget, we still got Ben 10 coming. We still got Captain Planet coming. We still got Herculoids coming. And I think
the Flintstones shit to drop. When I see a Flintstones comic or just some out of left field Tom and Jerry comic, like they are leaning into being the Boomerangs.
Oh yeah, they have I wonder. You know what? Let me look this up first. I want to make sure I can actually say something about this before I actually like say anything, because I don't want to make it too hot.
Can you pull up that Silverhawks photo again? That not the previous one you had of the original cartoon. That new one we gonna see.
Oh, talk about the cover.
Yeah, that cover, I don't know what it is
about
comics, but every time a comic book will do this kind of cover, because I asked Ernie prior to us starting, like, I feel like that reminds me of somebody's album cover.
Yeah.
And then I think you said it was Queen, right?
It's kind of reminiscent of Queen, just so much in the sense of, like, the one head looking up, the two heads to the side. There's more characters, but yeah.
Like that, dog, but it's just like, I want to read that now. Because fucking, oh God, who did the Inhumans did this cover, and Jay Lee was the one who did the art, and I'm like, that's fire. Read that.
Yeah,
we have seen that specific pose and cover so many times, and I'm reading books just off the strength of them covers, bro.
Bruh. And here's and I can say this part. I can actually say this part. So, like, you know what is wild to me about the fact that Nick and Dynamite, they have Thundercats? That shit took a long time to happen. Because he told me, he said it took them like almost 10 years to get that IP. Like, it wasn't something that just kind of like happened overnight. Like basically, dude, they are cutting deals. Like it is like, and this thing, I'm like, dude, get Dinosaurs, get Brave Star, look. And I even told Nick personally, I was like, I love the fact that they lean into picking up those older IPs, because they're able to take them, they're able to flip them and do something really cool with them.
Yeah.
That I think really works. And look, and I want to show some of these too, because I'm gonna pull up a couple of like alternate covers. Oh, I do want to mention it is gonna be the same artist that's on Gargoyles. Doing the art for the book.
More reason for me to want to read.
Yeah, it's gonna be George Camadias. That's gonna be on. That's gonna be on. on the book.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited because like I said, this is the type of shit I love. Like right now, and once again, doesn't have anything to do with Dynamite per se, but like I said, we got G.I. Joe coming. We literally just had Destro and Scarlet wrap up. We literally have Thundercats. We have Space Ghost over at Dynamite. We have got Johnny Quest at Dynamite. We have Darkwing Duck and Hercules. And I think they're still going to be doing the Disney villain stuff. I think they're going to bring that back at some point, maybe. There's also some other stuff. Yeah, there are a few other things that they have on the horizon that I can't talk about because it has not been, I don't think it's been made for public consumption yet. But right now, man, Dynamite is killing it, man. They're fucking killing it.
Just give me a wink and a nod.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Dynamite at some point in the future, they finna come out with a new imprint specifically for these comics, and that shit gonna be called Boomerang, ain't it?
Hey, I can't say anything. I will also say, I will also say that this is technically meant to set up a new universe here. I want to zoom this in. This is one of the variants.
Hey. That Spotify cover right there now.
Oh,
that fire as hell.
Look, that's the one. That's the one. But like, yeah, you can see it like right here, dude. It looks good. It looks good. It looks like Thundercats. Smells like or not Thundercats. It looks like Silverhawks. Smells like Silverhawks. Oh, we got this one right here. Also, look, check this out. Look at that.
I can hear the screeching metal music in the background.
Right? Silverhawk.
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that cover. I can hear that.
Yeah, dude. Hot Wing out in the look, just how you're like, look at me, I'm hot.
Yeah, that's dope.
But no, it's gonna be from what I understand. Also, I don't know if I told you about this. So this is something I can say. So we know that Ed Brisson is gonna be doing the Thundercats Apex one shot.
Okay.
So he's gonna be fresh off of that. He's gonna be jumping on this. It says right here, readers will meet grizzled space cop Stargazer and the team he assembles to deal with the galactic threat unleashed by the escape from limbo of Monstar. Dude, first off, I cannot wait to see Monstar riding that ugly ass fucking motorcycle.
I don't want to see not one single solitary motherfucker in that chat make a reference to Space Jam. Don't. I will actually ban y'all.
He's like, he said, don't you dare.
I don't want to see one.
He said, don't you fucking dare.
My mouse is over the chat right now. I wish a motherfucker would try to reference Danny DeVito in Space Jam right now.
That would be, I'm not gonna lie. I would laugh, but I don't want y'all to get banned. I would laugh my ass off, but I don't want any of y'all to catch it. But no, yeah, dude, like, I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I am always, kind of down. I'm always kind of down for stuff like this. Like, oh wait, here, dude. First off, can we just, real quick? I just want to show a little love. I just want to show some love for my nigga Hot Wing. Just out here. Just look at that. Just out here. My nigga Hot Wing.
He just said.
Look, that's my main man out here, man. Hot Wing out here, man. Hey, free Hot Wing. Free Hot Wing. Oh, but I will say, to carry on, says, obviously he's going to be joined by field leader and tactician Quicksilver, Ace Pilot, and Free Spirit, Bluegrass. The strong and silent bruiser, Steel Will, compassionate and independent Steelheart, introspective illusionist Hot Wing, and the unpredictable inventor Copper Kid. Together, the team will cooperate and align their specialized skills to vanquish the escaped prisoners from Limbo and all of the chaos left in their wake. Now, I can't say too much about this right now. But and I wasn't able to squeeze any information out of Amy over at Dynamite. but I know she knows more than what she told me. But we are basically this is all going to be spun out of Thundercats, and these universes, while they may not collide at first, I do think down the line, if the book is successful, which by the way, in order for this book to be successful, do you all know what you have to do? That means you need to go run, don't walk, run to your LCS right now. You can stream this shit on your phone. Go run. Matter of fact, some of y'all might be in the comic book shop right now, and you might be listening to me. You probably even got headphones on. Y'all probably sitting in the comic book shop. Yeah, that's right. I know you are. I know you are, Ryan.
If y'all do that shit, bro.
Oh, no.
Turn the volume down, bro.
Ryan, I know you're in the comic shop. I know you're in the comic shop right now, Ryan. Turn around. Go to the counter. You better go to the goddamn counter, Ryan.
You know they ain't doing nothing but talking amongst themselves, just waiting for one of y'all to get the hell out the store so they can be quiet and get
right.
Get your ass over there,
Ryan. Yeah. You motherfucker. Go over to the counter, goddammit.
I feel like there's somebody gonna be listening to this on the fucking freeway right now, but my name's Dave.
Right? He's like, well, my name, yeah, right? Goddamn, right, Ryan, go to the counter, say, put Silverhawks in my pull box. Yeah. Say all of it. Everything. Not just the first issue. You need to put all the issues in. Okay, all right. I'll wait. Because here's the thing, this is what I'm gonna say, because every time that I talk to some of these people, and I know a lot of y'all's the questions y'all usually have is usually down to, oh, well, when are we gonna get this? If we're getting this, when are we getting that? I'm gonna tell you what, you gotta support the first thing. And then you might get the second thing. That's why I was saying when people were saying, hey, when are we gonna get a Thundercats Panthro book? Well, guess what? You know what you gotta do? You better go support that Chitara. I'm just saying. You got to support the Chitara. If you support Chitara, then guess what you go get? You go get a Panther book. You go get a Tiger book. You go get a Wily Cat and Wily Kit. God help you, you're going to go get a Wily Cat and a Wily Kit spinoff book. But I'm just saying. But no, you have to go support the thing. That's the only way that you're going to get more. You can make an argument that, well, yeah, you don't have to do that type of stuff for like Spider-Man or Batman or Super. No, you don't, because those are licenses to print money. They're always going to print that shit. They're always going to print Amazing Spider-Man. They're never not going to print Amazing Spider-Man. Do you know how bad Amazing Spider-Man would have to do for Marvel to stop printing Amazing Spider-Man? Do you know how bad Superman would have to do for them to stop printing Superman books, Batman books? It had to be pretty fucking bad. But like shit like Silverhawks, shit like Thundercats, these things only Thundercats especially only succeed because people went out and bought it.
Oh man, I can't make that joke.
What was up?
Well, we know you're wrong when it comes to Spider-Man. They're gonna forever print that book. Look at the last run.
No, that's what I'm saying. Y'all think y'all think that Zip Wills
mean for that, don't
y'all think that Amazing Spider-Man was some bullshit. But here's the thing. That should tell you how bad it has to be. The fact that Amazing Spider-Man was not really hitting all that strong. And they still printing the motherfucker.
Are you Amazing Spider-Man fans? I love y'all.
And it's still doing well.
I was just playing Chasm is great. That's a fantastic.
He lied his ass. This nigga lied.
Ben Riley is great. Chasm is great. Hallows Eve. I love Paul. Paul is good. Paul can come to the cookout. He can't sit next to me, but Paul can come, bro. I'm just playing. I buy every issue. I buy the omnibus. I buy it. Not for myself, not for my person. I give it to Ernie, but I buy it. I promise I would.
You know what?
I get it on sale. I get it. Hey.
You know it'd be a nasty ass like giveaway? With the Zeb Wells Amazing Spider-Man coming and be like, here you go. Be like, hey, Hey, C.E. Rouse, you just want a copy of the Amazing Spider-Man, the Zeb Wells edition. I'm joking, but yeah, like that would I would do some nasty shit like that. I would do. To be fair, I've actually thought about doing not like that nasty, but I mean just like in general. I've actually considered giving away some omnibus collections every once in a blue moon. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll see. I'm not saying I'm doing it right this second. But no, that's a yes. So Silverhawks. That is something that we are going to see come out January next year.
That's not that long to wait.
No. I mean, yeah. I mean, it sounds far away at first, but it's like, no, it's literally like not that far from now. Trust me, I have the ear of Nick Barucci. I will put these bugs in his ears, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. He has probably already thought of it.
Yeah.
He's probably already thought of it. I'm just going to be honest with you because he has a really good ear for what people are nostalgic for, like what people miss that they can't get. That's why Thundercats is hitting the way it does, because he knew.
I wish I was in that fucking auction stream. I would have just flat out asked them. Just tell these people you buying Boomerang, bro. Just tell them. Tell them. That's where all that money coming from. You made some kind of devil deal with Hanna-Barbera and all of them. You getting the Boomerang license, bro.
Oh, and speaking of, actually, all my stuff shows up Monday.
Oh wow! So you got all of that shit coming, and you got the Jed and McKay Moon Knight omnibus coming. Something I found out recently. Motherfuckers think you don't like Jed McKay. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because I criticized Blood Hunt?
Because they said, man, what was one comment I saw? Ernie always got to throw shots at Jed McKay. I'm like, wait. As much as he was, and I say this with love.
Yeah.
As much as he was glazing Moon Knight, where are y'all getting this from? Like, as much as he loved it, he was enjoying the Avengers book when he was reading. Like, what we talking about here?
I'm literally like the only motherfucker I ever see talking about Jed McKay's Avengers.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I criticize that motherfucker for one goddamn storyline. I criticize that motherfucker for one storyline, and everybody think I hate him? God damn, I hate to see who the fuck I love. I'd hate to see, actually, no, wait. I'd hate to see motherfuckers I couldn't fucking stand. Shit. God damn. Well, also, here's the thing. Okay, so, all right. So, the timeless one-shots. His Doctor Strange, I thought his Doctor Strange was cold. Doctor Strange was cold. The fucking Moon Knight book. God damn. The only criticism I had about the fucking Moon Knight book was when they made was Avengers of Moon Knight, when they made the reveal that the new Moon Knight was the Shroud. I was like, man, that's kind of weak sauce, but I mean, yeah, I was like, that's fine. I mean, whatever. I mean, you know, I guess. I'm just like, what? What? Next thing you know, they're going to tell me I hate Declan Shalvey because I haven't read Mystique yet. That's what they're going to say. Man, he don't like Declan no more because he ain't read the Mystique book yet. He ain't ready yet. He said he was too busy. Look, motherfucker, I don't read a lot of shit because I'm too goddamn busy. I haven't read the last couple of issues of Something's Killing the Children because I've been too goddamn busy. And I fucking love James Tynion. Y'all gonna be like, man, he don't like, you see, Blerd don't like James Tynion. He said he ain't read the last two issues of the Something's Killing Children. He must hate it. But no, yeah, that is wild to me. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, dude, I literally just bought the fucking Moon Knight omnibus to put on my shelf and read. Yeah.
That motherfucker, he hate Jed McKay so much. I saw that omnibus on sale, and he was the first one. I thought that's how.
Right? Look, wait. I disliked one thing. I disliked one thing. One thing. And now I hate the motherfucker. Okay, all right. You know what? Guess what? You know what else I hate? I hate Isaiah Bradley. You know what? Now y'all know. I hate the Black Captain America. You know why? You know why I hate him? Because I bought this. That's right. I don't like this motherfucker. Can't stand him. This is the dumbest shit I'd ever heard of. It's so dumb that I bought it. I bought it just so I could put it up here in this camera and say how dumb it was. That's how much I don't like it. That's how much I don't like it. You know what else I hate? X-Men. I can't stand the X-Men. I hate the X-Men so much. Oh my God, Carter. Guess what?
Nope. You gotta say you hate Krakoa. That's the thing.
Oh
now.
Yeah. You know what?
Remember?
That's
Krakoa.
right. I hate the. You know what? I hate Krakoa so goddamn much. Oh, I can't stand that goddamn Krakoa bullshit. Oh, I can't stand it. You know what? I can't stand it so much. I dedicated like 90% of my channel to meat glazing the Krakoa. This is what I think is so funny about that shit. Motherfuckers was constantly in my comments telling me, man, Blerd just like any old bullshit. Man, he just up here just meat glazing this Krakoa bullshit. I can't stand Blerd and how much he just always be saying positive shit about Krakoa. And then when I finally started saying, hey, look, we just need to move on from this Krakoa shit. And then we need to move on from this Krakoa shit and just go ahead and accept that this new stuff is here. It's not because I fucking hated Krakoa. It's like that. No, I'm like, look, I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and moan about some shit, sit up here crying about some shit that ain't gonna happen. They ain't gonna bring Krakoa back. It is gone. It is gone. And the sooner, it's kind of like that ex. You know, you had that one girlfriend that was just real bad. She was so bad. And like, you're like, oh man, ooh. I miss her so much. I just wish she would take me back. But guess what? She ain't gonna take you back. She done already moved on. She done moved on.
I want to ask y'all. I ain't talking to him no more. I want to ask y'all. When he said it's gone, did y'all hear like his vocal inflection changed to where it sounded like that he was talking to a specific motherfucker when he said that it's gone?
It's gone. Look,
it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I was just having fun, y'all. I promise it's not my fault.
Look, I hate X-Men so much. I bought these two expensive motherfuckers. This 100. I spent like $250 on this shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I do like the cover with Mohawk Storm, and I do like that cover.
Yeah, this one right here.
I love that cover.
Yeah. This cover's fire. Look, that joint. Look at that joint. Thick boy.
Oh, see, I don't know if I like it anymore seeing that side profile. That I did not know that book was that massive.
Oh yeah. Oh, and
I did not know that book was that big.
Oh, and here, booyah. Got this.
Fuck you. I didn't get mine yet. Wait.
And this just the first one. Also, by the way, I love the cover, the actual cover of this. Look how thick that joint is. Now y'all gonna say I hate Jeff Lemire. Y'all gonna say I hate Jeff Lemire now. Y'all gonna say I hate Jeff Lemire. Look at that.
I was having now let me show you all why that was a violation that just happened. Ernie knows I love that Jeff Lemire Animal Man run. Ernie knows that Jeff Lemire Animal Man run from New 52 is in my wish list, and I'm trying to behave myself when it comes to buying all these goddamn books. So the fact that was him trying to get me right. I want to call me this goddamn instigator and shit. That was him trying to be look what I got. That you ain't got, nigga. That's what that was. That's what that was. That hurt. That hurt. You went too far.
God, this was heavy. Okay, so my recommendation this week.
Yeah.
Go read some goddamn comics. Stop worried about the fuck I don't like. I'm sorry, I'm joking. I'm playing y'all. But no, I got this right here. I got the New Warriors. Joint. Actually, here I want to show y'all. This part I think is actually pretty cool. They got this cover. This is from like the from the spread. Also, it's on the back as well. Was it like the circle? It was from that story arc.
Yep.
The folding circle.
Is that because I don't know a lot about New Warriors. Is that excuse me, with the Civil War stuff that happened, or is that?
Oh no,
older than-
This is OG. This is original New Warriors.
Okay.
This is like Night Thrasher literally putting together the original team. This is the same storyline where that motherfucker held Nova over over a roof and just let that motherfucker go so his powers would come back.
Oh wow.
It's not a spoiler. It's literally the first thing you see in the book. But yeah. Matter of fact,
Hold on. Now I'm finna instigate because I feel like you gotta let his ass have it. Because I feel like that was disrespect. I feel like that was shade.
what?
Blerd too cheap to buy weights, so he buys thick comics instead. I feel like that was fat shaming. I feel like you gotta let him have it. You got to let him have it. I got to, because that
I was about to say,
that was kind of violent. You got to let his ass have it now. That's just I will willingly accept instigate now. I feel like you got to let CE Roos ass have that. That was kind of
I mean, to be fair, these are my weights.
Hello.
To be fair, I will take that one on the chin. But no, my to keep it, I know it was meant in jest. But yes, I am too cheap to buy weights. That actually is not an unfair statement. That said, New Warriors.
Yeah.
This was the comic that I went to the shop and spent my lawn cutting money on. My weekly allowance.
Yeah.
I would go to the shop and get this book. And it was honestly probably it sounds so nasty to say this. Mostly off the strength of Night Thrasher. Because Night Thrasher was just so cold.
I want to give props to you simply for having lawnmower money, because you already stronger than me, because it's too goddamn hot outside to be mowing everybody lawn, even though I might get a pretty penny to go buy some New Warriors.
Oh yeah, no, it was look, I
ain't got the strength or patience to be mowing the motherfuckers lawn.
Also, I got to show you all this. Hold on, let me see if I can, let's see if I can I get this in the shot?
You might have to just take the one. Just take the one and see if that'll help.
Oh no, just look at the look at the look on Juggernaut's face. It's hard to like get it because like I would have to like redo the focus, but like yeah, like that is just wild. Juggernaut looked like he literally just smelled a fart. But yes, the what I had to do was I had to cut the lawn, and I would cut some occasionally. I didn't do it all the time, but I would occasionally like do other people's shit. And I would like just do stuff around the house, whatnot, and you know, occasionally do stuff for other people, maybe. I was not that altruistic. But no, I would go to the comic shop.
Yeah.
And I would buy New Warriors. There was 3 Marvel comics I was always guaranteed to get. It was always a guarantee. X-Men, Spider-Man, New Warriors. That was always like if New Warriors was in, then I picked it up. Period. End of story. It was kind of the same. And you know what? I'm actually plotting out a video about New Warriors. Because they've kind of been on my mind a lot lately, especially because of this. But yeah, I actually highly recommend. I'm not saying you have to go out and get this per se. You can if you want to, but if you have like Marvel Unlimited, or if you can find like, because I think they've been re-releasing some of the trades, maybe. But I do think this, and they actually have a second volume, because this is just
who wrote that, by the way?
This was Fabian Nicieza.
Okay.
Yeah, Fabian Nicieza, Tom DeFalco. Well, they do have some of the Tom DeFalco stuff from Thor, but Mark Bagley was the main artist.
Ooh, okay.
So that was another reason why I was like, this book is heat. You had Fabian Nicieza and Mark Bagley on the book.
Yeah.
Easily Easy heat. That's easy heat right there. But one of the things I also really liked about it too is that, yeah, I'll bury the lead a little bit for that video, but for that upcoming video, if and when it gets dropped, well, not if, but when it gets dropped, is that to me the New Warriors were the closest thing that Marvel had at the time to the Teen Titans. It very much felt like a Teen Titans book. And it tackled a lot of really cool stuff. Like some of you may not remember this, but this actually weighed very heavily on me when I was a kid. But there's a part where like at the time, Marvel Boy, now known as Justice, was getting his ass beat by his dad on the regular. Like his dad was beating the fuck out of him. Yeah. And to the point where like he had to defend himself. And he accidentally murks his dad. And has to go to trial for it, go to jail, go to trial for it. They dealt with stuff like sexual promiscuity in terms of characters like Namorita. And then what was it? Nova had his own shit going on. Speedball had his own host of problems, so he was usually the more upbeat character. And then what was the other one? Well, and to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the New Warriors were supposed to be teenagers. I think most of them were like college age.
This doesn't sound like and this is just me wondering, but this doesn't sound like one of your typical Blur Without Fear videos, because it seems like you would have to, just from what you're describing now, it seems like you would have to go a lot more in depth with that kind of story. So would this be like one of those like, or shit, one of your first, I guess, would be one, like one of them like hour and a half Blur Without Fear videos, just going in detail?
Maybe. I don't know if it, I don't know if I would go a full hour like that. That's something like okay. So I'll pull the curtain back a little bit, just a touch. Some new ideas. I've had some new ideas for some content to make, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not ready to go full on documentary mode yet, but it is something I am considering. The problem is I don't want to edit all that. I mean, I would honestly, what would probably happen is if I did them, I would probably just give it to Robo and be like, "Hey, can you edit this?" And
Doug, I couldn't imagine, because I remember how annoyed you were when it comes up again that Blur Without Fear does this because it is his job. Yeah, but I remember when you were not upset, but just you were a little bit disappointed at how much work you did for that Spawn video.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't really hit the eyes. So I can't imagine you doing like a 45-minute fucking YouTube video about New Warriors.
I would be so fucking heated. Oh, I would be so fucking heated. Y'all have no idea how fucking mad I would be. Like, y'all would see.
Shit.
Yeah, don't.
One of them.
Oh yeah, no, don't and I'm not gonna lie, I remember so many people did ask me for that fucking Spawn video. And this is why I always tell people that like if there's a reason why I do not always do everything that people ask me to do. It's because when I do, nobody fucking watches it. Like the person who asked me for it watches it, but nobody else watches it. That's why a lot of times I'm just kind of like, okay. Like, if I see enough people ask, I'll do it. I'll do the thing maybe. But, like, yeah, there's a reason why. It's like, because, dude, I'm going to tell you, there is nothing more deflating in this world than spending days, weeks, a month, months reading something, and then, trying to, take that information, format it in such a way that it's digestible to an audience, and then you have to edit all that shit down. And sometimes a lot of y'all, and sometimes it's me just like staring off into the void or, thinking to myself or, sometimes rambling about something, then realizing that part doesn't really work. And then I end up cutting it. But like a lot of times, when I'm recording some of these videos, sometimes they're like 40 minutes long. Some of the videos y'all see that are like 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever. The initial video, I promise you, was probably closer to double whatever it was when I released
I
it.
can't imagine an hour-long video. That was probably like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Hell, let's go to questions from the disc. Jesus.
Yeah, and I will say this too,
From
to
that perspective. Fuck.
yeah, we put like what I will say this. You know what? I will say, YTube Noob said maybe only take like Patreon or channel member requests. So that's okay. So that's the thing. That's actually how some videos got made that people did ultimately end up liking. And even then, some of those didn't always do well, but maybe they would do well like later down the road. Like case in point, I did a video for Bloodwind once. That video came out, landed like a wet fart. Came back like 3 or 4 months later, and the video had like thousands upon thousands of views. So like sometimes you just never know. But it's deflating in the initial response. And I will say, I need to be better about this. It used to be, I would like have people like suggest stuff on Patreon. I don't really think people have requested anything quite as much. I should probably go back in and look, but I will definitely do that. That is also another way. But I got these people not requesting anything that I just kind of stopped looking. But yeah, I think that ultimately, if you are someone if you like the Teen Titans, you like Young Justice, you like the Champions, or any other book that's like, a teen book that is focused on either young adults or adult characters, just navigating life. Like I would actually say, as opposed to the Teen Titans, it's actually New Warriors is actually closer to Titans than it is Teen Titans. But I would definitely say, read New Warriors. It is really good. It's like I said, your roster: Night Thrasher, Nova, Firestar, Marvel Boy, Namorita, Speedball, Silhouette. I think later on they added the character Rage and actually used him a lot better than what he was initially used in Avengers. Some of you may or may not remember the character Rage. But he was basically a kid who fell into some toxic waste and like became basically a full adult grown man that was like not exactly Hulk strong, but like he was like about on the level of like someone like a Luke Cage. Like imagine you as a kid, 8, 9, 10 years old, you fell into a thing of toxic waste and you became Luke Cage. That's basically what happened. He used to walk around in like a luchador mask, like Bane, for no good reason. I might do a video about him one day too. I don't know. We'll. I have issues with the character Rage. I thought he was cool when I was a kid, but when I got older, I was like, yeah, this is fucked up. But yeah, it has. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I would recommend that. Let's give us some Discord questions, man. Give us some Discord questions.
Sweet. All right. We got one here from the homie Melvin. With this wild and unhinged political season, from debates to interviews, be it local or national, is there a graphic novel or comic that somewhat reflect this current or past political ways?
Oh, man. I'm actually thinking. That's actually kind of wild, because like normally some shit like that would be at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah. An easy one for me, just because you all know I've been on this kick of reading it, will be a lot of that older Judge Dredd stuff. Like reading a lot of that older Judge Dredd shit from the fucking 70s and 80s, and then seeing the current environment right now, it's hilariously spooky.
Watchmen.
Ooh.
Watchmen, yeah.
Okay.
And I mean the comic. I do mean the comic. Because when I went back and reread Watchmen not too terribly long ago, actually, I got another one here just because it was on top of it. And I know Carter knows what I'm going for. So Watchmen, definitely, there's a lot of political commentary in that book. It is literally chock full of it, down to presidential terms, down to how people perceive each other because of their political ideologies. But I will also bring up the Department of Truth. This right here is also a very political title based around like the means of information, disinformation, how people can make other people believe some bullshit that everyone should know on its face is not true.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the Department of Truth, that is definitely one I would highly, highly recommend.
Yep.
But Watchmen as well. But I think everyone at this point probably knows Watchmen at this point.
Okay.
But yeah.
We got we got another one here. This is gonna be all for you, brother. This is gonna be on that Tokusatsu Power Rangers tip.
Ooh.
With the auctioning off of all Power Rangers props and the fight over should the private bids or actors get a chance first, do you feel this fight is indicative of how Power Rangers as a whole has been managed, or do you see any pivot that could revive/sustain the franchise?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Power Rangers is cooked. It's cooked. I don't mean like the. I'm not talking about the plot, not talking about the story, not talking about the the characters, whatever. I'm just talking about like the franchise is cooked because no one knows what to do with it. And I've said it before. I've said it again. I don't know why why people won't do this. It's the easiest thing in the world. Power Rangers should be treated no differently than anime. I feel like the best thing to do, and if Hasbro was smart, they would have done, instead of wasting all that fucking money, wasting all that money trying to recreate seasons and tell their own stories, what they should have done is just dubbed the shit that was already there. It would have been way cheaper.
Yeah.
It would have been way cheaper by like instead of paying a king's ransom to hire a bunch of actors to come in and pretend to do the shit that other people have already done. I was like, just pay a bunch of voice actors to come in and just do the voices. Because, I mean, here's the thing. People have watched anime long enough that they get it. They get it. They'll either, you can dole it out to them in a couple of ways. You could give it to them as just the raw Japanese language with English subtitles, or you can give them that dub shit. Take your pick. I think either is fine.
Okay.
That's all that needs to be done. But when it comes to the actual properties, the props, and the memorabilia, I do find it a little weird that they're not giving people who actually worked on the show a first chance, because I feel like maybe the people who would be the most interested would be the people who worked on the shows. But I feel like I don't know why they're not doing that. That seems weird to me. I don't know what's next for them. I don't know what's next. I feel like, and I'm not trying to say this from like a nostalgia perspective. I just feel like Power Rangers has not hit right, since in a long time. And I think that maybe if I was Hasbro, I would just give that shit to somebody else. Yeah. I would let somebody else come in and buy it. Someone who actually cares. And you know what? Actually, now your mileage might vary with this. I know that some of the people who originally worked on the show, both in front of and behind the camera, are people who could probably do something with it. Maybe it could be made into something, I don't know, maybe better. I don't know. Maybe it could be one of those situations where you get someone who used to be on the show to come in and maybe do some stuff for the show. Star Trek has done that with great success. Jonathan Frakes, who played William Riker on Star Trek: The Next Generation, went on to become a writer and a director for future episodes of, I think he did some episodes of TNG, and I want to say that's the one I'm not quite as sure on, but I know for like Strange New Worlds, and I think he did some for Picard and various other things. I think he might have even done some for Discovery. Usually someone who has some skin in the game usually knows a little better. But but yeah, like I said, I don't know. You take that how you want to. I think a lot more could be done. Let's get our next one here.
All right, this is one from Qdoma. He's saying that his love for comics will always be. The comic book industry has faced many woes over the years and still lives on. However, I do feel it could become less viable in the future. He feels like this might be a question that could take up a whole episode of The Cave or Nerds of Culture, but what would you do if the comic book industry became obsolete? Okay, real quick. This is an easy one for me.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
if the comic book industry became obsolete, there's a key word in those two, comic book, that I want you to remember here. Book. That's what I started reading before I was even able to get my hands on comics. If it let it be like a scholastic book fair where I'm reading fucking Animorphs and Captain Underpants and Alex Rider and Goosebumps. And you know, those leveled me up to where, you know, I was reading the Harry Potter books before people found out that J.K. Rowling was a fucking nut. And you know, and those, you know, really helped me out, and I think it helped out a lot of parents as a whole, because you know, when the Harry Potter craze was going on, it was more so parents were shocked that they were able to have the kids sit down long enough
to read,
to sit down a book that goddamn thick and big. So if the comic book industry was just to get sent to, you know, the Phantom Zone, I still have several other books that I would be able to read novel wise.
Facts.
Plus, look behind Ernie, look behind me. If comic book industry became obsolete, well, goddamn, look at what we got right now.
Yeah, I can read. I got plenty to read. I got plenty. But the thing is, I will say this, as far as like, you know, just, you know, to the industry itself, I don't think it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's not, you know what it is? It's not what it used to be. And I think that's kind of the thing. It's not what it used to be, and it never will be again. I don't think it ever will be again.
Yeah.
But that said, I do think that if it were to, for whatever reason, fold, I would still think that comic book related things would still exist. Like, I think you would still get stuff like Invincible. You would still get stuff like, you know, like your movies and TV shows. Because here's the thing, those things exist regardless of the comics industry.
Yeah.
You like, those things exist regardless. So like it would move into a spectrum where like, okay, yeah, this thing no longer exists, but these things still live on. Like, you know, that's what I think would happen. That's what I personally think. And I think the industry has honestly kind of been moving that direction for a while. But yeah, what's our next one? What do we got next after that?
Last question.
Oh, I thought we got two more.
Oh, I did. That question dropped to the next one. That's why I didn't see it.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, this next one in here is from JWR 2.0. He says, greetings, Blerd and Carter. I hope you're enjoying that nippy fall breeze. I don't like that you use the word nippy, sir.
Nipply.
I was wondering what recommendations y'all would have for horror / Halloween themed comics. They can be big two or independent.
You know what? Man, what was the book that came out this week? There was a book that came out this week that man, it was actually pretty goddamn solid. Let me I'm pulling up the most recent releases real quick. I'm just trying to see what it was, because man, yeah, there was something that came out in the past couple of weeks that I thought was really cool.
Okay.
But I will definitely say, just in general, I do have a video coming out for this series that I do recommend you all watch when it releases. please. I beg of you. Fucking beg of you. Please. I don't ever want to hear motherfuckers say that, oh man, Blerd only cares about Marvel, and I'm sitting here trying to prop up other books and nobody's watching. But no, there was so you know, so no one can say that I'm 100% a Marvel shill. There was a Batman Full Moon that Ronnie Barnes put out.
Yeah, that was good.
That was really good.
I read that too. That was good.
Batman fighting a fucking werewolf. It should have been stupid on its face, but it actually was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, Ronnie Barnes did real good to show you like what kind of werewolf we were dealing with here. And just seeing that one shot where you just see his eyes, but you see him like, dog.
Yeah. Which to be fair, it validated so many things that I want to do with werewolves and my own so basically it made me feel very strong and proud that that I am on the right track. That said, oh man, I think there was a DC Halloween special, or it might have been like a Teen Titans. I can't remember the name of it. But here's what I'll say. There's a video that's coming out soon. I think it's gonna drop Monday, maybe. But I'll put it to you like this. Here's how I'm gonna put it.
Mhm.
If you, for whatever reason, if you see this thumbnail and you don't click on it, I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come find you. If you see this thumbnail, and you know, just for Claro's sake, if you see this thumbnail.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, are you trying to bamboozle people where it be another one they ask to see? 'Cause you still get my ass at work all the time, dog.
Sorry about that. I apologize. Or if you see this one, if you see either of these and you don't click on them, I'm gonna be real mad at y'all. I'm gonna be real mad. I just want you to know that. I'm gonna be mad. Just know I'm gonna come get you.
Okay.
Just know I'm gonna come get you. Just know that. No, you don't have to click on all three, but if you click on one of those, because it'll still be the same video. But if you click on at least one of those, and also hit the like button, I need y'all to click the goddamn like button. You click that shit, god damn it. But no, so yeah, basically what I'm saying is, I hate this place. That's the name of the comic. The name of the comic is called I Hate This Place, and depending on where you see it, it can also be called Fuck This Place. That is actually another version. That is another version of the title.
So are other comic companies doing like that red band joint?
It's not really so much that you see anything different inside. It's just what they can put in a storefront.
I got you.
It's more what they can put in a storefront because, and also, you know, I talked about this before, but with David F. Walker. Here, I'll actually show you. This is the difference here. So check this out. This is one of the covers right here, but for issue number 2, that's what you would see in a storefront. But there is also that version right there. Fuck This Place. Which technically is the actual name of the story, but you can't.
That lets me know what kind of story this is going to be.
Yeah.
Just off that title, I'm gonna laugh because it's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
it's not gonna be a comedy. It's just gonna be just the outlandish shit that's going on in this crib. Okay,
it's kind of funny. Basically the premise, I can tell y'all the story. Not the story, but the premise of it just real quick is it's about a lesbian couple who move out to the sticks. One of them inherits a house from her I think it's from her aunt, and when they get to the house, they leave these are city people we're talking about moving to the country, and it's like a farmhouse, so like, you know, it's got animals and shit running around and whatnot. So they get to the farmhouse. It's a fixer-upper, and they think, okay, this could be a new life for us. You know, we can raise a family out here. And then they find out there's some spooky dooky shit going on around that goddamn house. And every night when the sun sets, it's almost kind of like From in that regard, because it's not a place you can easily leave. So yeah, it's kind of like that in that regard.
All right. Final question.
Yes.
Thanos, ¿Cómo estás, Blerd and Carter? My question is, do you think indie authors are getting too ambitious too early for their series? It feels like they try to expand their universes as soon as possible with spin-offs or one-shots featuring other characters instead of focusing on the core narrative. This is a huge problem in Kickstarters where the author will delay the main series to focus on side characters.
I ain't gonna let you skip over that. I ain't gonna let you skip over that. No. Say it right. Go back and read it right. Read it right. Read it right, Carter. Read it right. Read it right.
Okay, let me reread it. It feels like they try to expand their universe as soon as possible with spin-offs or one-shots featuring other characters. My foot gonna spin off y'all ass if these likes don't go up instead of focusing on the core narrative.
Okay,
This is
there
a
you go.
huge problem in Kickstarters where the author will delay the main series to focus on side characters I don't give a fuck about. I was wondering if you guys have noticed this as well.
Yes. So I can tell you why it's happening. Because sometimes these books don't take off right away. So sometimes they spend a lot of time trying to build up narratives to potentially attract other things, the tease, the promise of more to come. So please come and pick up this book. It's a problem, and it's one that okay, so I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do okay. For my story, Heart of the Darkness, I have written an entire Bible full of story that I have crafted over the course of 5 to 6 years. When telling the story, there are so many moving parts, so many characters, so many narratives, so many things. And yes, I have whole ideas for spinoffs, extra characters that could spin off into their own stories, characters who could potentially become the a bigger or more focused character in the story as much as the main character. Extra titles that focus on some of the villains, or I guess not villains, but antagonists of the series. All kinds of, like, literally Sandman universe levels of spinoffs and fuckery. However, the story I plan to tell first is a self-contained one. I don't know how it's gonna. My shot is for 4 to 5 issues of the initial plot, and it is very self-contained. It's not like, there'll be like mentions of things, but like it won't be like, where's my Todd McFarlane megahorn? Coming next time, check out all these new and amazing titles from the Spawn universe. We have Rat City. We have Misery. We have The Scorched. We have King Spawn. We have regular Spawn. We also have Premium Spawn. And guess what? We also have 300 more titles coming for you, plus a movie that will never see the light of day. No, I'm not going to do that to y'all. That is not you and I will say this too, because I saw Deck It Out say this. Yes, this is not an untrue statement. Sometimes you do have to prep Hollywood adaptation treatments and stuff like that, and sometimes you got to juggle 80 plus characters like Bleach. The thing is, here's where the problem comes in. The problem is in so much that, yes, you're writing for the franchise, you're writing for the long haul, but you also have to remember to write for the short term. So that way that you give, and I'm going to say the word customer, it's going to sound dirty coming from me, but just in the terms of the people who are potentially buying your book, you have to offer your customers a beginning, a middle, and an end. You have to offer your customer a complete story, an Act 1, an Act 2, and an Act 3. If your game plan is to offer your customer a Act 1 that is setting up an Act 1 for something else before you have even gotten your Act 2 out, you are already doing your comic and your story and your customers a grave disservice. Now, if that Act 1 for the other thing is just that fucking fire, okay, you might luck up. But I think it's better, like, case in point, I have a plan to spin a character out of the universe of that initial story. And while I have written treatments and things like that for that story, I am still laser focused on the main thing. And that's a thing that's like down the fucking road. Let's get this first story out, see if people even give a fuck. And then we talk about, like, kind of like what I said earlier when we were talking about Silverhawks. And, you know, I said, yeah, I know some people are going to be asking, when is there going to be a Thundercats Silverhawks crossover? Well, first off, let's take care of Silverhawks first. Y'all go buy that Silverhawks first. Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, but yeah, you have to think, yes, and that's the thing. You need to have the fans first. And not only do you need to have the fans first, you need to think about the fans first. Yes, when you write a story, you're writing it for yourself. You're writing something that you would want to read. But you also have to take into account when you are telling that story to a wider audience, you also need to write something that you think people will actually enjoy. And what people enjoy more, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know too many people who enjoy reading or watching or that, I'm not even just the comics, but any type of media. I don't know too many people who are super excited to engage with any piece of media that has not told a complete narrative and is already thinking about 20 other franchises to get you hooked on.
Yeah.
I don't know too many people who like that shit.
That's kind of nasty.
But anyway, let's move on. We got questions with chat. I actually already have some pulled up. I actually have one saved from earlier. Question is, Power Fantasy still going strong? By my account, it is.
You made it seem like it was like 30 issues in and went on break, boy.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's only, was it 2 issues?
2 issues?
Yeah, it's 2 issues.
Yeah.
Still good. It's still good.
Yeah.
Mighty good.
Yeah, we got 2 good issues of the David Banner Adventures. Yeah, man.
Wait, I want to see, I actually had to laugh at myself because, you know, sometimes you have to be able to laugh at yourself in order to.
Of course you do.
In order to enjoy some things, but I had to laugh because I put up a video. It was it was actually one of my last YouTube shorts, oddly enough. But it was I think I titled it The Baddest Black Man in Comics. Just because, which, by the way, I just want to point out, y'all will watch the weirdest shit sometimes, and I think it's funny. Like I have to pull this up. Look at this. So look, I can't get none of y'all motherfuckers to watch some Ninja Turtles videos, but y'all go watch the fuck out of a short ass Ninja Turtles video. Which just to show you, like, yeah, that. Like I'm just like, bro, y'all actually, damn. I was like, y'all really watch this shit. Okay, all right. I guess I'll do some more. I wouldn't expect nobody to be checking for these. Or this one, random ass Dazzler #1. Look, but y'all didn't want to fuck with that Moana right there. Y'all didn't want to fuck with none of this. Okay, I see y'all. That's okay. It's okay, YouTube. It's okay, YouTube. I didn't
realize you called this shit Moana.
What? Yeah, Moana version of She-Hulk right there. I mean, that's what she is. That's what she is. You welcome. You welcome, motherfucker. But no, the baddest black man in comics. And that was just for issue 2. That was just for issue 2 right there. Easy peasy, lemon fucking squeezy. Let's see. We've also got actually here, let's jump on these real quick because we actually do have some super chats I want to make sure we hit. We got one from Gearless Mo with the 1999 super chat. We got what's it? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
That's what I heard when I see those
caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
Oh,
God. I'm just a hot wing. I get no sympathy. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. I'm sorry. Anyway, the wind blows. Does it really matter to me? Stargazer, I just killed a man. Mama,
what the fuck is lemon pepper R&B? Ernie is lemon pepper R&B. What the fuck is lemon pepper R&B? What the fuck is that?
Hot wing,
Lemon
man.
pepper R&B.
Hey, let's go. Got them hot honeys. Got them hot honeys out here. I love y'all to death. I love y'all to death. Anyway, anyway. But we also got Tikaro out here with the 20. Says, I just want to say thank you, Ernie, Carter, and other brothers from the NOC. This channel has been my go-to content for years. Salute. And I still hope they bring back Nate Gray / Jesus Cable. You might get that shit.
You're a sick man. You're a sick man.
I slick forgot about that motherfucker for a little bit until I was doing that. God, what video was it? The Uncanny X-Men video. Where I had to go back and look for pictures of Legion, and then I went and got one from that X-Men Disassembled arc, and I was like, oh fuck, I was like, yeah, this is the one with Jesus Cable in here, Lord. Ain't that about a bitch? Also, we got Nerd Large out here. Says, question, speaking of 80s cartoons, who do you think Henry Cavill is playing in the upcoming Voltron movie? So yeah, that's another thing. I man, honestly, until you said something, I slick forgot about it. But I will go ahead and tell you right now, if I had to hazard a guess, and I don't know, like, have they said what version? Have they said what version of Voltron?
Okay, so you just put me on game because I don't think they said a version. I didn't even know there was a version. I just know that Henry Cavill got casted. This is because one of the taglines I saw said this is what he's going to be. He's taking a break from the Warhammer stuff to do this because he was cast in Voltron. So
right. Like
I didn't even know there was multiple versions.
Well, no, I just say that in so much as, you know, so there's Voltron, there's Voltron Legendary Defender, which is that's the Netflix joint. Okay. And you've also got like the original, the original series. I don't know if they've said what version that they're ultimately going to be doing, but I mean, I'm down for whatever. So as far as characters though, oh man, I tell you what, let's go with the OG cast. I feel like Legendary Defender is something that I wouldn't touch. I wouldn't touch the. I wouldn't try and adapt that one because honestly, I don't think you should. I don't think you should. That's my personal preference. Do with you will with that information. But what I do think is if I were to take like any like specific characters, man, I would either was Lance was the goofy one, wasn't he? I think Lance was the goofy one. Yeah, I think Lance was the goofy one. Maybe. I might be misremembering. I could easily be misremembering. I want to say Lance was the goofy one. I always get their names mixed up. Yeah, Lance was the goofball. So, yeah, he might be Keith. Or, I'm not going to lie, dude, you know how much of a loop they would throw y'all motherfuckers for if Henry Cavill wasn't none of them goddamn lions? Do you know how hard y'all would fucking holler if that motherfucker was playing, what was that motherfucker's name? Hagar? or Emperor Zarkon or some shit? I'm a holler if that motherfucker ain't in no goddamn lion. I'm a fucking holler. Yeah. If he plays either Zarkon or what's the motherfucker's name? Was it Sindak or some bullshit? I would fucking laugh. Bro, oh yeah, Prince Lothar. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not holding out any hope that he's playing anyone other than. Like, if he's a lion, good on him. Good on him. But I think he's probably more likely to wind up playing a villain. We also got YTube Noob. This question, have you heard of the manga anime series Wingman that's getting a live action tokusatsu the 22nd of this month? I did not know that was happening. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, we gotta wait a minute, Joel. Wait a minute. Let me see here. Wingman. Ooh, this might be cold. Ooh, this might be cold in the motherfucker. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta show this Carter. Carter gotta see this. Carter gotta see this shit. Yeah, you gotta see this shit. You gonna see this.
Because I know nothing about all that tokusatsu stuff to the extent that you do.
Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to. Right here, bam. Wingman. I don't know why every time I hear the name Wingman, I think about Bob's Burgers, so I apologize. I think about Wingman. But no, I'm down for it. I'm down for it. I'll actually be keeping an eye out for that. I will say this though, man, I finally sat down and started watching was it Kamen Rider Gav? The new Kamen Rider series that's based around candy and food and cavities. Shit's fucking wild. Motherfucker has a stomach or has a mouth in his stomach. Shit is just insane to me, which once again also very validating in some levels. But yeah, I'm down for it. I'm always down for new tokusatsu. Like I know a lot of people fuck with Super Sentai Kamen Rider, Ultraman, but I always love to see shit like Garo get uplifted. There's some other series out there as well. Tomica, like from back in the day. Was it Justy Risers and some shit like that? I always love seeing other shit because there's more to the formula than what a lot of people think. We got another one here from LP3 with the question says, this is very random, but does Marvel have its own version / variant of the character The Question? Kind of.
I was almost smart ass and said Ben Yurt.
This motherfucker. You know what? Honestly, I can't think of any names off the top of my head. But I know they have something. Because they all have here, and I'm actually looking this up now, because I know there is something out there. I know for a fact they have something they have something kind of similar along the same lines, but yeah, right now I can't think of anything. Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't think of shit. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I can't think of it. Oh, you know what? Technically, yes, it's kind of a cheat. It's kind of a cheat. Mr. Knight. The Mr. Knight persona of Moon Knight. That is about as close as you get. It's about as close as you get. And we also got got a super chat here from Gilsmo says, I'm still mad about the Silverhawks teaser in the Thundercats 2011 series. Question, what are some canceled projects you were interested in and will never see the dawn of day?
Shit. We can keep it on your Dynamite conversation. Ed Brisson's fucking Ghost Rider. I'm pissed. I'm still pissed.
I'm mad for him.
Benjamin Percy did a good job with his subsequent run, but that Ed Brisson was...
I'm not gonna lie, I know some people don't like this, but I actually was really hip to the idea of what could happen in a Luke Cage season 2. Or not season 2, season 3. Because season 2, he's the boss. He's sitting up in a Cottonmouth Club. Yeah. He's got the business suit on. He's all like
business suit, but it was still the Luke Cage colors.
Right? Yeah.
That fine sister with them Afro puffs, Lord.
Oh yeah, that was Nightshade. Nightshade right there. Afro puff, man. Yeah, I was so mad about that because I was like, dude, that actually could have cooked. It could have cooked. They really could have done something with that. Like I would have, and not to mention. I was kind of hoping, and some of you probably heard this in the David Walker interview, but that character Nightshade was brought back into Marvel continuity, and I think David even said as much that his plan was to make her the new Nighthawk, but they canceled the book before he could actually like flesh the story out, which is why when you read some of those stories. Later on, like was it Occupy Avengers? That's why she's suddenly Nighthawk out of nowhere, and it just seems like it just doesn't happen organically. It's because he had to wrap the story up. They told him, all right, well, you got to wrap this shit up. But yeah, oh yeah, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers. Man, that actually also pissed me off. And that wasn't even canceled because nobody was watching it. That was canceled because they wanted to sell a new Avengers series that looked more like the MCU. Go figure. Man, thank you for that. 1999. Super chat. Let's see what else we got here. I think we'll do like Uno Mas. We'll do Uno Mas more question. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do this one. This is from Tubes of One. This is question. Let's see. What's your writing pitch for an absolute Black Lightning? Okay, so for an absolute universe. So here's the problem with the absolute universe.
Okay.
The absolute universe is the darkest version of main continuity. We're talking about a world that doesn't have heroes the way Earth Prime does. So you have to make a Black Lightning book a lot darker. It has to be a lot darker in a lot of respects. And I don't know if DC would be willing to do this because I know racial injustice and things of that nature are touchy subjects for, this is something I actually had a private conversation with David Pepos about when I was putting together a pitch for The Devil That Wears My Face, like a future like spinoff for it, is that like the direction I wanted to go, I can put it out there because honestly, I didn't give it up because I was like, you know what, they won't take it. Even though I probably should have sent it in, I was like, they'll probably just say no, and it would be a waste of my time. But basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to tell a story about a preacher that goes through about roughly the same thing as the main character of The Devil That Wears My Face. Video coming for that story, so you should go check that out. Wink, wink. You turn on those notifications, you don't miss anything. But that said, what I would do is I would take Black Lightning. Instead of making him a teacher at a school or like a professor anywhere, I'm not gonna lie, I would do something wild. I would make him a man of the cloth, make him a reverend, and you know what? I would actually take the worst aspects of the suicide slums, which is what it's actually what it's called in DC continuity. Even though I really hate that name, I would just refer to it as South Side of Metropolis, but maybe I'd come up with a different name for it. I don't know. But what I would do, I would take that story, I would have him trying to like bring his community together, like being a voice for the community, like being that kind of like that pillar of the community that, you know, sometimes Black reverends can be, like organizing, getting people together, you know, reaching the youth, stuff like that. But like struggling to do it. And you know, his whole thing is was a justice like lightning.
That's Thunderbolts. That's what you're thinking about right now.
No, that's also a Black Lightning thing. Yeah,
it's a Black Lightning.
Yeah,
Marvel is stealing from us, bro. God damn.
Well, technically, it's not really stealing. Justice, it's a saying that actually comes from somewhere else.
Okay.
So it's here it is. It's from a poem. That like was I think it was Thomas Randolph. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, justice like lightning ever should appear, to few men ruin, but to all men fear. And that was something that that was one of the reasons why Black Lightning took the name of Black Lightning.
All right, yeah, but please continue.
Oh, but yes. But yes, no, I would have it be have him be that guy, be that pillar of the community, and let's say some outside interest come into play. Like, I'm not talking about anything like it could be metahuman related, but if I did make it metahuman related, I would make it metahuman behind the scenes. Like, it wouldn't be something outward, and maybe put a version of Tobias Whale at the forefront of it. And instead of being like a gangster, he's like a corporate. He's basically a business entrepreneur that operates like a gangster, in such a way. But he's like moving in. He's moving into the South Side with his outside, gang warfare corporate interests. And instead of like Black Lightning like relying on like gadgetry or anything, like, I think now he's technically a metahuman now, but before, like, he was more like gadget based. Then I think a lot of people realize it was his belt that did everything, not so much himself. But yeah, I would actually just have it where, like all people who stand up for what's right and what's good in the world, I would basically just have it where, like, Tobias Will just puts a hit out on him and he'd get taken out. He'd get the whole like burial. I would make the shit biblical as fuck. Like on some third day he rose again in fulfillment of the scriptures type shit. But the way that it would happen is like kind of taking a page out of Marvel's playbook with the Mother Storm, not calling it the Mother Storm, but just like a cosmic bolt of lightning come down, strike the grave, brings him back, rejuvenates him, and he comes back as a literal, like, instead of being just a man of God, he comes back not as a just regular metahuman, he comes back as an actual literal god of lightning. Like, just like he is lightning personified by that point, and he just becomes that avenger of the community. Like, that's what I would do with it. It wouldn't be anything too terribly
dope, because I could see like
a
shot of the gravesite, and then like somewhere on the bottom is like on the third day, and that's when the lightning hit. I see that panel in my head. That would be dope. That would be fire.
I would be on the nose as fuck with it. I would even have on his gravestone like his that poem. I would have that poem on his gravestone, the justice like lightning, and then have it say just ...
Okay.
And that would be like what was on his tombstone. Like, and I want to have motherfuckers falling on the casket. I want to have motherfuckers crying. I want the whole works. I want that. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should reach out. But I would want him to be a whole problem. Like, I would want him to be that type of thing where, like, I don't want that bullshit they did in the original Black Lightning where Superman pulls up and just like slapping that motherfucker around. No, I would want Superman to pull up and be like, oh, you one of them. I see you. I would want Black Lightning to take the place in the DC Comics universe as what he should have. Because Black Lightning, by all respects, should be a god in his universe. He should be. He literally can become electricity personified. And yet, he is not given the respect that he is due. So I would do it.
The screen I would let out if it goes to Superman text bubble saying, oh, you one of them. The screen let out.
Or like be like, oh, you him. Like you him. You know what? That's a, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna clip this for myself.
You finna make me edit this whole part because that actually sounds fire. Cardi, when you put it on Spotify and shit, dog.
Yeah. Oh no, that's like here at DC, I'm literally giving y'all this shit for free. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this. But no, that's how, like, that's also something I've also considered doing too. Like how would I book it? How would I book the a story? I've actually thought about going back and like taking some storylines, but like, how would I have done it differently? Like taking like some bad ones, like maybe some good ones too. You never know. I was write it in the book, Ern. Yeah, that's what I did. I just like, let me write this down. But no, that's what I would do. That's how I would run it. And go from there. But that would be my pitch for an absolute Black Lightning. That said, I think are we caught up? I think we're caught up. I'm going back and double checking some things. Yeah, we're caught up on everything.
Yep.
Caught up on everything. I think we have answered all the chats, all the super chats, Streamlabs stuff. Yeah, I think we've done it all.
Okay.
But yes, Carter, do you have anything you want to say for we get up out of here?
Maybe a stream. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay. I've been in the mood to try to play like Jackbox, something like that with everybody. So
Jackbox.
I don't know why I've had that urge to just want to play something funny with everybody since we're not doing Uno just yet. So yeah, y'all might get Jackbox out of me, and then that might turn into something else. So just keep an eye out for that this weekend.
Yeah. That is something to think about. Let me know if you do that. I will say real quick, I put out a video earlier before the stream, the Dynamite new comic showcase, where actually I get to kind of get some questions out of somebody who literally works at Dynamite, the quartermaster of Dynamite, the bosun, the Billy Bones of Dynamite Entertainment. So go watch that video talking about some new stuff that's coming up, some stuff that's out, some stuff that's coming up next week. Talking, not necessarily going in depth on anything, but just talking about the stuff that's on the way. So make sure you go check that video out. And also right now, this very second, another video has also dropped. You should go check that one out as well. That is, if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look and see which one that it was, but there should be a video up now for, I finally got my Avengers 18 video out. So go check that out. Go check it out right now. As soon as I stop the stream, you need to go do it right now. Like right now. Not now, but right now. Well, wait for me to say my thing. Anyway, for Carter Presents, I'm the Blerd Without Fear. And you know what?
You're gonna say nobody except me, ain't you?
You know what? You put that idea in my head. So I'm gonna blame Carter for this. Nobody except me! You can go to hell.
Bye!